Good evening and welcome to the final Thursday edition of Stories of Sin and Eldritch Terror, which is moving to Sunday beginning the 22nd of November. Tonight we will be completing our playthrough of Alien the RPG's module, Destroyer of Worlds. I can't lie to you about their chances, but they have my sympathies. I am Tyler, Eldritch Echoes Online, and I will be both mother and squad leader for this final chapter of Space Horror. We are Vorpal Tales, and we have a variety of terrifying tales and awesome adventures we play every week, all at 9 p.m. Eastern, almost every day. For the horror fam, we play Stories of Sin and Eldritch Terror on Sundays, Chronicles of Darkness, No Time for Reality on Tuesdays. We also have non-horror related games Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and beginning the Thursday after Thanksgiving, we have the most awesomely named horror show ever, Kim Shee's Creepy Capers. Check our calendar for more. Go to our website, vorpaltales.com, for the calendar, or check out the Twitch channel right here. Also on our website, you can find all our social media links to YouTube, Discord, soon, podcasts, and our Patreon. We'd like to say a special thanks tonight to Modifius Entertainment for always having their players' backs, Priya Ligon for making an awesome game, and Astral Tabletop, who make the virtual tabletop we use for everything but one game. And to my brother at N8Mid for crafting the custom sheets we use in Astral to play all these games. You can use too if you use Astral as your virtual tabletop of choice. Marines, sound off.
Sir, at Voodoo Arcade, playing Sergeant Iona.
Sir, at Changeling Ever, playing Stanley T. Zmijewski, a.k.a. Zim. Sir.
Sir, at Maid of Kimchi on the Internet, playing Gunnery Sergeant Luca Mason.
Sir, at Sorta Sullied, playing Colonel Nathaniel Hammer. Sir.
Sir, at J3 Billion, playing Dante. Sir.
Corporal for Hammer. For those of you wondering, I saw Dwayne's face.
Okay, I was really confused at that point.
You're fine. All right, Sergeant Mason, what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? It's another glorious day in the Corps. Give these men a debrief on mission status up to this point.
Do you do want the whole shebang?
Been a while. We should.
All right, moving to our first session. The Ariarchus oil production colony is in turmoil due to civil unrest, and the military and civilians alike are abandoning the moon, leaving it mostly as a ghost town. LV-038 colony communications have been lost, and Fort Nebraska refueling station is where the military is based for now. All civilian and military travel grounded for no stated reason, despite previously being required to evacuate due to a coming war. A Marine squad has gone AWOL. Reese, Carvalho, Wright, and the Wadchik. And we're called to an emergency meeting to search for these Marines, of which we only get pictures and names, all else classified. We're the Charlie team of 7 Marines. A deadly force has been approved for us to use, as the AWOL team is no longer considered Marines. If we don't find them in time, the United Americas will arrive and gun down everything. We move into the settlement to ask questions. As we come into town, a civilian berates us and asks why we're not evacuating with the other Marines. Instantly confused, we ask for details and find that yes, Marines are evacuating without our team. We call up the colonel and find that the reason they're evacuating is classified, and they claim they won't leave us behind. Find our way into a local bar and seek information on these Marines that have defected. After some investigation, we found the insurgents compound in a residential area and are instructed to go in for it. We infiltrate by dropping in the skylight, and combat is instant. As our android chaplain moves to disable the transmitter, shockingly we find all the insurgents are dead, and we encounter Wojcik, who erupts into a xenomorph, and chaos ensues as our android malfunctions, attacking us. In the fray, our captain was sprayed with the xenomorph acid blood and went down in a blaze of glory, grenade in hand. Landing hard from the explosion, our medic android Chaplain was crushed to death. The surviving crew is in shock on the realization their session is brought to a conclusion. In our second session, our crew gets out of the building, traumatized from the unnatural situation they had just endured. Chaplain is dead, as is Silva. Mason is now in charge, and we are joined by Iona and Dante in our evacuation. We make our way to the medical center with extremely limited staff and equipment, pinging alarms. The medic takes Zim into the exam room, panicked. The new leader, myself, Mason, divulges to the rest of the crew about the similar monsters that she had encountered and survived barely, elaborating that they have evolved since then. Mason and the crew inspect some of the room and come across some grisly and strange scenes, one of which, Carvalho, with a doctor in the room, terrified and holding the ex-Marine's pulse rifle. On the other side of the medical center, Iona and Hammer are called to Mason and Dante to de-escalate the situation. Suddenly, Carvalho grabs a laser and starts to cut into himself, and a metal-toothed worm bursts out. The little monster escapes and terrorizes the crew that's locked in the medical room, with Zim and Hammer watching out helplessly from outside the locked door. Someone stabs it, and acid blood squirts all over Iona. The creature leaps out at Mason and rips open her throat, clinging on. Mason goes at it with her knife, successfully stabbing it, but also becoming incapacitated by the acid spray. Carvalho is deceased, along with the chestburster. The doctor greets us, having finally calmed enough from the chaos, and debriefs us on what happened to Carvalho and Wojcik before she escaped the hospital. Carvalho was the man with the alien inside, and Wojcik was an alien inside of a human suit. The doctor stocks us up on various materials, and we head to the hangars nearby. And we were allowed in by our credentials. These notes are weird. Within Hangar 1 is the HMS Magpie, the ship that the AWOL Marines were going to escape from the moon on. The second hangar is packed with evacuees. Surprisingly, despite being the ex-Marines' method of escape, the HMS Magpie is gutted. We get out of the APC and go to break into Hangar 2, but we're met with sniper fire from the AWOL Marine right. She tells us that she's got a monster inside her, and that Reese did too, but it was too late for him and has contaminated the prison he got locked in. Iona manages to talk down right, and we gather in distance within the hangar. The dog catchers, a group of elite mercenaries, surround the hangar, and the head of the project, Mallory Eckford, tells us to come out because we're also considered AWOL Marines, in addition to Wright. Wright tells us that Eckford is the reason the monsters have been introduced to the planet. Suddenly, the outside threat is scattered. Invasion by the Union of Progressive Peoples has begun. War has come to our... Yes, war has come. Done. Yay.
Well done. Well done.
War. We're going to war.
We're going to war.
But what is it good for?
At this point, absolutely nothing.
I was going to go with using this smart gun I've not been able to use in this game yet.
Yeah, killing people. Yeah, definitely.
So, when we left off, you had been in a standoff with a private military unit of the company, but when the UPP invaded, they scattered. Orbital bombardment has begun, and they've also started launching dropships. When one landed on the other side of the colony, relatively nearby, is when the Wayland-Yutani representative and her people scattered.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
The dropships, are they filled with food and supplies in order to help the people?
I mean, you could go look in one if you wanted. I'm sure that would go well.
I was thinking more like just culturally in the world that we live in. If you see drop ships during an invasion, that's a good sign, right? It's definitely not an impending ship of death.
You do actually look around and you see that half the people around you, because remember you were at the starport when this happened.
Mm-hmm.
About half the colonists are cheering.
Oh.
Like they want this to happen. They're sick of Wayland Yutani.
Okay. So the UPP
And
is
nobody is
coming in-
Nobody is bombing civilian centers. They're bombing company buildings and they're bombing military buildings.
Okay. So
It is targeting.
So the UPP is targeting Yutani centers. Okay. So just don't go there.
You have to. Your last order before comms cut out was return to Fort Nebraska. Get the fuck out. And you just picked up the NPC, also the last surviving squad member, because she had told you all the rest were dead.
Right.
Of the AWOLs and why they went AWOL. You were told that also. Big
Yeah,
secret is.
they've got the secret and the stuff there. It's like, all right, and
So
the
which
the best medical facility is back at Nebraska, or the place that we came from just before now.
Say that again.
She says, so we. Doesn't she say she's got a monster inside of her?
She thinks she does, yeah.
Yeah, so we want to get her to a medical facility, I imagine, right?
Well, the doctor
The
told
medical
us that
facility doesn't have what you need to deal with that. You need stasis pods or an advanced medical unit, all of which are at Fort Nebraska.
Okay, all right, perfect.
but the doctor told us that she's not infected.
Yeah, the doctor told you she wasn't. She just didn't believe you.
Oh, right, I forgot about that part. Sorry.
They
Okay.
injected them with some kind of really weird cure, and it worked on her.
We should-
But she didn't believe it because it didn't work on anybody else.
Okay.
it's a fair assessment.
Like, it's still in her, but is dead. The baby
gonna-
metal tooth worm is slowly digesting.
So what the hell are we gonna do? Hey guys, what's going on?
What are we gonna do? We're going back to the fort.
Obviously, we need to report in and get the hell out of this bombardment.
I don't want to be staying here.
Get the hell out of here.
So let's get back in the APC and roll.
You do see dropships, Cheyennes flying across, back and forth, trying to engage the dropships. If you don't want to take, if you could either take your vehicle or you could try to flag one down and catch a ride. They're right there.
I was gonna say, so we're going back to the base. Sure, I guess I'll drive.
It's up to you how you get there.
Yeah, drive. Punch it.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, okay, yeah, guys, that's a good idea. All right, cool. I got this. I got you. We gotta just stay with each, back to back, guys. Checking each other's backs. That's
Get a
what we're
hold of
doing.
yourself, Iona.
I've got it together. Bzzz. Watching
you
each other's
okay,
backs.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna watch your back, Iona. Are you okay?
You remember you said that? All right, cool. And I'm gonna start driving us through
Are you?
the invasion.
Okay,
Right, you two, load in.
give us a drive check.
A drive check. Well, see, the fact that you now have asked for a check means I don't like this anymore.
Setting the tone for the night. No,
It's still gonna be piloting,
pressure.
right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. It's a whole bunch of zeros all across the board there.
And that means
Yeah, I forgot how hard successes are in this freaking game.
That means we crash.
It means we all
can-
crash and die.
we can
that
push
means
in this game, though,
your
right?
pilot chooses his path unwisely, and I get to take you somewhere fun.
Yeah. Ooh.
We get to push in this game, though, right?
Yes, we can. This game does have pushes.
You want me to
There's
push
something
a drive
really
roll?
bad. It's just something really bad is going to happen if you push and
I was
fail.
gonna say, I think we might just take the wrong.
That doesn't make
turn
the
at
result worse
Albuquerque.
in this game. It makes you stress out.
Yeah.
You know what? Fortune favors the bold, right?
So they tell me.
Yep. Fortune favors the bold. I will push. I'll be like, I got it, guys. I'm gonna get us there. Don't worry. And I see like there's like the road that we need to take is blocked, and I'm gonna try my.
You're gonna
best.
Ripley this?
I'm gonna try to Ripley it. Yeah. Here we go.
What would initial D
What are
do?
the odds of 10 failures in a row?
Let's give the lieutenant a concussion.
And a critical.
Critical failure on the stress die.
What's the I again?
Wait, the
That
I
actually-
is the next success, isn't it?
The I means you got
One success and a stress die, right?
he got one success, but the stress die critically failed.
Oh, okay.
No.
So now
Stand
you
by
gotta
while
roll.
we deal with that.
Yeah, you gotta roll stress, right?
That means you have to make a panic roll immediately. Yes.
Okay. Does the stress level go up automatically when I did that?
Yeah,
No, you
because
do-
in
Okay.
the critical failure you get +1 stress. Yes,
Okay, so I bumped my stress up by 1.
and then you roll a panic check, which is D6 plus your current stress
Wait,
level.
there's a button for panic. So here we go.
Yarp.
I know high is not good.
Yeah.
What did he roll?
I
Give me a
got-
total.
A 10 total?
Woo. You're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round, losing your next slow action. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increases by 1. That's everybody.
Ooh, buddy.
Good job, man.
I got you guys.
I'm still gonna say fortune favors bold.
But do I at least crash through the barricade and get us back on track from that 1 success on the base die?
What?
I think that is a no.
Do I at least keep us on track with that 1 success on the base die?
You do, but it means you're going to crash into whatever you're on track with. Because you can't react. You can't take your move action. So,
Can the passenger wrest control of the wheel?
I mean, it would end up in the same result.
Hmm.
Because it isn't a wheel. It's a thing you hold with both hands and yank around like airplane controls.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going through the barricade.
Hey.
As you're tearing through town, you hear a very loud boom ahead. And your pilot says, I think we're going that way, because that sounds like one of ours. You guessed correctly. You do see a Ridgeway M40E heavy tank. Looks like there's Marines inside of it, firing it at UPP Ox, which is an assault vehicle, several blocks away. And the booms actually blow the snow off surrounding roofs and crack windows. But I'm gonna need whoever in the co-pilot seat, and we're gonna say that's Hammer. Make an observation roll.
Out of character, while that roll's going on, I just want it to be on the record that the first sentence for this recap is, we head back towards the base with haste, and Iona loses control of the vehicle.
And I don't notice anything.
Back in character.
We're doing
This
great.
is going great, guys.
Hey, we set a tone early. We're following it.
Oh, I love it.
No successes, no critical failures. All right. So you got a result.
Oh yeah.
So what you don't see as you pull up behind it is that there are insurgents nearby with RPGs.
Oh, jeez.
You do see it when the RPGs go rocketing towards tank, and that's when your pilot freezes up. It's still going full throttle. You're definitely going to get a Purple Heart for this one, Marine, because you intercepted the hit the tank was going to take. I'm going to need everybody to make mobility rolls as your APC is hit by other RPG fire.
You got an order you want that on?
Yeah, and all rolls we'll just do in announce order, because it's easy to remember.
2 successes.
0 successes.
Oh, jeez.
1 success to. I don't even know how to read that. Two successes on the
2 successes on the stress
on a
die,
stress
2 critical failures.
and 2 critical failures.
On the stress die.
What? Okay, hold on. Let me look at the Masons here, because that sounds amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty great.
It is.
Yeah, 1 regular success, 2
2
successes.
successes and 2 critical failures.
Yeah.
These are nice.
Okay,
Bless you.
next.
Okay.
1 success. Okay.
Did we do the roll? My turn?
Still need yours, yep. Okay. Give me one moment.
I imagine these 2 successes and 2 failures as you hit the brakes and I fly out the window and spontaneously combust. But my burning body lands within the thrall of the insurgents and they all die.
Just like what was your character on Thursday? Just a hamster just
When you land is when the grenades all just.
I'm never not going to use that GIF whenever you go through a window, Dwayne. Oh, we haven't had a good Dwayne through a window since Kethra.
I know.
So I'm going to need everyone who failed, in order again, to roll armor.
What was the level of success? Just 1?
Yeah, you only need 1 to be okay.
Okay.
This part.
Okay.
So that starts with moi.
Yep, so you roll a number of d6s equal to your armor rating, and any target reticule that comes up means you mitigated some of the damage.
Okay, D6's armor rating. Okay. $23.
You mitigate 1. Okay, next.
Just 1.
Only rolled 1 6.
Oh god.
no, I failed. Who else failed? No one? Okay. That's
Also 1. So, you both take 1 point of damage. At this point, because it started in a new scene, you all have full health, which in this game is strength. Whatever your strength is, that's how many health bars you have. So you should check that many health bars so that they're black on the left, and then uncheck them as you get hurt. When you run out, that's when you start taking harms.
Alright, now, where's my thing? Yeah. Strength. It's been a long time.
The strength
been
is
like
the
2 whole years.
strength is the top number in the middle.
Oh, dude. 4. Okay, cool. So I am down to 3. Stress level of 2. Do I need to switch that to... Oh, sorry.
Do you what?
Do I need to make that -2 bonus dice now since there's 2 checked off stress levels?
No.
Okay.
Your armored personnel carrier actually rocks up on on 2 tires, but doesn't fall over. Actually, doesn't roll. You can actually see through the side of it now, but it survived the hit. They build these things well here.
Nice.
However, you do get tossed around like ragdolls inside. Mason, you actually managed to not get hurt, at least as far as you know. But it does rattle your head around, and it freaks you out, so you're gonna have to make a panic roll.
Okay. Now I automatically get a -2 to this. Because I have nerves of steel. How can I put that? How can I put that in, or do I just?
You just have to subtract it yourself from the total.
Okay. 6.
You managed to keep it together. However, Zimjuski looks over at you and notices that there's blood spattered on your shirt.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Am I gonna panic? You want me to panic?
We're all about
No.
to freaking panic.
No, there's blood spattered on Mason's shirt.
Oh.
Dwayne, that's Dwayne's character, right? Just make
Yeah,
sure.
that's me.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Good knowing you guys.
Did I die?
Blood splattered on it?
You notice blood on Dwayne's shirt. This isn't you.
Right.
There's
Only Zajuski knows that.
Yeah, you notice it, Zimjuski. It's not happening to you, but Mason doesn't see it.
Should I tell him?
I don't know. It's up to you.
I don't have medical, so I am going to signal to the team. Hey, anyone who can move. Check Mason.
I'm good. I'm fine.
You
we all-
just get a look over anyway.
What happened,
I'll
man?
look
Somebody
over.
hit? Anybody hit? We good? Am I hit? Oh my god! I think I'm dying. I think I'm bleeding. I got internal injuries,
God
man.
damn it, Iona! Get a hold of yourself.
Fucking drive! God damn it! What? How much? What? I look. How much blood is there?
A small spatter.
Is it just a small? And
Are you going to stop and look at Mason?
Yes.
It's coming from her nose, which is bleeding profusely. But is not damaged. The nose is undamaged, but bleeding profusely.
Ma'am,
Yes.
your nose is bleeding. Profusely.
Wipe.
Yep. They're correct.
This is nothing. I can handle it. We need to keep moving.
I get back in the seat and start driving us again.
Bloody nose.
Before you
death.
have time to, you hear smart gunfire, and Hammer says, whatever Hammer's war cry is, as he notices the insurgents just blew up your APC. That's you, Devin, your Hammer.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. Need them to die! I take the X-Tim.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
What was your war cry?
They need to die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all I heard is die.
did it die?
Die.
Did.
That was not the right roll.
No, that was not. Supposed to be.
You're rolling range combat.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was 3 successes.
3 successes. There, that's better.
Yeah, no, that was just the thing that says bonus die.
Smart gun blows one of them away, cuts him right in half. The leg comes off at the knee, and then they fall in half at the waist. The other two freak out and return fire. What's your initiative order going to be?
I'll go next.
Can I go again?
Yes, I gave you a free action to Roid Rage. That's what just happened. But you gotta decide as a group what order you want to go in.
I'll go third.
I don't like if he wants to go. If Hammer wants to bring the hammer down, I'm not opposed to this. So, go first, Hammer. I'll back you up.
Alright, so me, John, Ever.
Mason and Iona.
Okay, so we want to do a full.
Since you're the only one that can
I was
drive.
gonna say we want to do a full round of us just shooting at these guys before I drive off.
Yes.
All right.
Alright.
Maybe we should.
John's
shoot and
character's
drive.
name, I forgot.
Dante.
Thank you. Hammer, roll again.
3 more
Nice.
successes.
They have Dovin. Yes, that's
Dovin.
a word now. Behind cover now. You blow that cover away, though. Dante.
Covering shit!
So I'm gonna take out my pulse rifle and I'm gonna shoot him. Came really weird. Is this me or?
Range combat.
I think I got 3 successes. As well.
Someone confirm for
maybe?
me, please.
He did get 3 successes. Yes.
Yes.
It's a bit
You
different.
cut down a
difficult to
second
tell.
one.
Sorry, it's a bit difficult to tell because it doesn't bring her name up.
Sim.
Oh wait, no, you didn't roll. I'm sorry. That's still
Oh, okay.
Hammer.
All right.
Yeah.
I clicked the button, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Try-
why there's
try
no
it
name,
again.
because it's all Hammer. There it went.
God.
Still got
three,
three.
There it
three
is.
So there's three.
successes.
All right, Zim.
My specialty.
Bring it.
My failure, I guess. It's a 0 and then the eyeball with the 3.
Oh,
and
you
then
got
a
3.
0
Oh,
and
that's
the
good.
eyeball.
3. That was good.
You got 3 successes and a success.
No
on the
failures.
stress die.
Yeah. So, on the stress die, if you fail the regular roll and fail the stress die, you get stressed. That's why that matters. If you succeed on the regular roll and fail the stress die, nothing really happens.
Alrighty.
If you fail on the regular roll and succeed on the stress die, then you succeed on the action and you don't get stress. Stress actually makes you more aware, but it has a higher chance of screwing you up.
Yeah, you're rolling way more dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
You hit the last one. He's not dead yet, though.
Somebody fucking kill that motherfucker.
On it.
Mason.
And I also lay down some fire with my pulse rifle. Hopefully. No, I don't. But I succeeded on my stress
Oh,
die.
you got
My
one.
stress die.
You hit the cover he's behind. He staggers to his feet, and you can see that one of Sim's rounds hit him right in the throat, and
Oh.
his jugular is pumping. But he manages to fire the RPG again before he dies.
God bless.
Drive roll, Iona. Or pilot roll, Iona.
Get it?
What could possibly go wrong?
Literally everything.
everything,
Zero
everything,
success.
and nothing.
0 successes and that was a success
No.
and failure.
You
on
got
the
one
stress.
success on the... So you have to make a panic roll, but you succeed on the drive check. You do not automatically gain panic this time. Unless, the roll says you do. Let's see what happens.
I got an 8 total on my panic.
You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skills using agility suffer -2 until the panic stops.
That's not going to affect piloting at all.
I'm shaking. This is fine.
All right, cool.
All right.
But I succeeded on getting us out of the way of the missile, right?
Which hits the tank. The tank explodes gloriously.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, Iona and Hammer, you're okay because you're in the front seat. Everyone else, in normal order, mobility checks. shrapnel flying through the open hole in the side of your APC.
Ah, damn it.
Two eyeballs on the first, 0 on the second.
You take no damage.
Oh, yeah. 5
Wow.
successes.
I'm gonna let you remove a point of stress for that, Mason, 'cause that was kind of amazing. Plus, you're perfectly fine. Nothing is wrong at all. Nosebleeds are normal. And last but not least, Dante. Critical failure. Nice. All right, Dante, roll your armor first. There's a button for it in the character sheet.
Alrighty.
Where is it? I know it's here somewhere.
I clicked on it. Let's see if it does a thing.
Yeah.
Looks like no. That's a big no.
That is in fact a big no. Okay, now roll your stress die. Roll panic.
Alright. There's a button for that, right?
Yep.
That's a 7.
7. Nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increases by 1.
Also, I do have I do a thing now because I got stress, right?
Also,
In a
I said it
combat
wrong
scenario.
to you ever. At the beginning, your -1 isn't from stress, it's from the acid wound.
That's right.
You're half blinded.
Okay.
What's the problem now, Dante? Sorry.
Oh, I do a thing now because I got stress in a combat situation, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing automatic, but if you have a thing specific to your character, yes.
My weapon goes off and discharges.
Oh, you mean because of the tick?
Mm-hmm.
That is a chance. That is not automatic. You can roll reflex to avoid that.
Well, it says D6.
Yep.
And on a 6, I
Correct.
do the thing. And I rolled a 6.
Oh, you did roll it.
it.
I love it so much. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. 2, 3, 4. Okay, go ahead and roll your range combat.
Oh boy.
1 success, critical failure, and stress die.
You don't have to make the panic roll because that's not part of this. However, you were sitting right behind Hammer. Hammer, roll your armor, and then I'll roll armor for the seat.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a well-built seat. I gave it 2 dice. They both came up 6.
Oh my god.
And 2 for me too.
He wrecks the back of your seat, but nothing actually hits you.
Beautiful.
Get your fucking hand off the trigger!
How many times do we need to tell you?
Booger hook off the trigger!
I believe you mean keep your booger hook off the bacon button.
It's this goddamn mechanical arm. I can't fucking get the...
Iona tears around a corner,
Then use your other one.
and as it screeches and drifts a little, you all see a horrid sight. 3 UPP soldiers are lining up 7 civilians against the battered wall of a low building. It's clear they're going to execute them. No one's paying any attention to you guys, though.
Since I've been
You
hitting,
keep going,
shooting.
you could
Are they
run them
since-
down. I don't care
I
what
was
you
gonna
do.
say,
It's up to you.
since I've been rolling so well on my drive checks, I want to run
Yeah,
them
buddy.
over.
Yeah, buddy.
Pilot roll.
Get some.
With your twitch, -2.
Say -2.
This is gonna be so awesome.
It's going to be awesome no matter how you roll.
I appreciate you guys playing into how terrible of an idea this is. Oh, good lord. Here we go. Come on.
Waiting with bated breath.
Oh. You run down those UPP civilians and screech to a halt as you panic. Roll your panic die.
Another.
Please roll a 12 or a 14. Either of those would be perfect right now.
A 10.
Okay. Everyone's stress level goes up by 1 more.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
You scream to a halt without going berserk and running down
What?
the civilians.
What?
I'm a little sad.
What happens if you max out stress?
Yeah, what happens if I don't have any more ticks? Do I just
Bless you.
explode?
That's all right.
Yeah, does your brain just... Do you go full on scanners? Like...
Scanners?
I'll link you the GIF.
Overkill. Stopping panic. You can't accrue anymore, but it radically increases your chances to roll 13 or higher, which gives you permanent mental trauma. That's what it means. It means that you enter the realm where you can actually break mentally.
Okay.
Which can take you out of the game if no one can help you. It's mental death.
Yes, mine's getting kind of high.
Yeah, 13 and up are all very, very bad on the panic chart.
What?
Okay. The civilians immediately dive through the hole in your APC and start filling it up, whilst your driver is frozen and can't take his foot off the brake. His eyes bugging out. He's hyperventilating.
Who is this?
Hey,
The civilians you just saved are like, "Oh God, get us out of here!" They're jumping through the hole in the side of your APC because you're frozen at the wheel, going.
I physically pull him, like, yank him out of the chair.
Okay.
Like, with what's that word? With impunity.
gusto with gusto.
You get yanked out of the driver's seat, and then ceremoniously dropped on your bum, Iona.
Ow.
And Mason is now in the driver's.
Oh, great.
Pilot roll, Mason.
Ugh.
I'm sure this will go
Ugh.
much better with Mason in the pilot seat.
What do you mean much better? That's 1 success and 4 critical failures.
That's insane.
See? That went much better.
Wow.
Roll panic, Mason.
God damn, Tyler.
Okay. All right, -2. 7.
Nervous twitch. Since someone already has a nervous twitch, you can't actually stack that, so you all don't go up again. You have now hit the one where... So, since 2 of you are already suffering the effects of everyone gets worse, those don't get worse because it doesn't stack, it overlaps. Because you're all twitchy doesn't mean everyone freaks out even more.
Okay.
So yeah, she manages to keep it together even though the whole left side of her face is like ticking.
Okay. Nose bleeding, face is twitching. Foot on the gas.
However, it does make you drive blindly.
Okay.
You're tearing through an area that is conflict-free, and it's because Mason thinks that's the safest way to get to Fort Nebraska. It's actually because the bombardment hit here and all the civilians ran for their lives. You all notice that all of the buildings here are cracked and leaning. And as you're like, I hope those don't fall on us, the ground in front of you
God.
collapses, and the APC just goes whomp! Mobility checks in order as you hit the ground at 60 kilometers per hour.
Oh,
God.
freak.
Could it
gosh.
just flag down a ship?
Mobility check. Here I go. Oh, wait. Hold on. I had a -2 I wasn't supposed to take there. Hold on.
You wildly succeeded anyways.
Oh, did I?
You got 3 stress successes, yeah.
Oh, 3 successes on the stress die. I'll take it. Let's just move on. Okay.
3 successes sold. All right, let's see here. Oh no.
You land and break something probably and get a critical failure. This is great. Okay.
Yeah, that's 0 successes and a critical failure.
If I die, I die.
All right, who's after Zim?
Me. All right, so 2 successes on the base and then a success and a crit fail on the stress.
The success overrides the crit failure.
Okay.
So you're good. Next. All right, next.
Wait, that's a crit failure on stress?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to do the panic in order when we come
Okay,
back to it.
alright, got it.
So many stress rolls. I love it. Okay.
I wasn't stressed before we started this.
So Iona is perfectly fine and manages to like grab a hold of whatever's between the driver's seat and the shotgun seat and not get flung face forward into the little tiny metal windshield. Zim, however, goes flying out the hole in the side. Zim, please roll armor.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
I shall. Because you asked ever so nicely. 20.
He did ask ever.
No sixes, so you take 2 damage.
Ugh.
Yikes.
Down to 1 health, man.
Oh gosh.
Okay, and then Mason, you managed to hold on for dear life and not get smashed or splattered. Hammer, roll armor. You hold on, but you still get whipsawed. You take no
One
damage
success.
from it.
Sweet.
And Dante, roll armor. Same thing, you hold on but get whipsawed. Your face comes in contact with the civilian's face. You take 1 damage.
Oh.
And you knock the civilian out.
Oh jeez.
Because you have a helmet. Okay, back to the top.
Being fucking annoying anyway.
Zim. Panic roll.
Okay. Oh, yep, that's right. Easy explodey button. 9.
9?
Your stress level increases by 1, and
I'm ready to quit.
you drop your pulse rifle.
Oh no.
No. Can I pick it up?
You drop it as you're getting flung out the side of the vehicle, and it goes spinning off into oblivion, which we'll deal with in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Mason's good. Mason needs to make a... No, it's not. Hammer needs to make a panic roll.
6.
You keep it together. Bunch of crybabies around you, Hammer.
I'm the best.
Dante, you keep it together.
Weak.
Okay. The APC is not getting out of this crater.
Ooh.
You all scramble out of the way, and one of you grabs and pulls. Wow, words. Grabs and pulls Zim out of the hole, just as the leading buildings collapse on your APC.
Oh, son of a... I was gonna grab a first aid kit out of the thing.
Some of you already did that. Some of you already grabbed stuff last time for this reason. I don't remember which of you has it, but at least one of you does. The civilians scatter when they realize you can't really protect them anymore with your big heavy metal vehicle. However, that does mean, Zim, you still have your smart gun and your sidearm, but your pulse rifle is gone forever. So if your smart gun runs out of rounds, you're down to the sidearm.
That wasn't my favorite gun, too. Dang it. Someone, give me one of yours. Come on. You don't need it.
Oh, hell no, you don't get to touch Bertha.
I'm better at it than you. Give it to me.
Go to hell.
Oh, hell
my
the hell
baby.
you are.
Fine. I'll just deal with the smart gun. Stupid smart gun.
Tell you what, I'll give you another pistol if you run out of ammo.
However, there is no one around you. You can take a minute and catch your breath if you want. Like there's no war in this little street for this moment.
That's great
Yeah,
driving.
going.
Great driving, man. That was awesome. The way you totally spun out and put us in that ditch, man. That was great. I totally didn't have it. Totally didn't get us where we needed to go, man. Really happy about that. That was awesome.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you're making it hard.
This is great, guys. We don't got a car. We're low on guns. There's a full fucking invasion going on. This is awesome.
Just
All right, I'm done
shut up
listening to
and-
this bullshit. Come on, let's just go.
we need to patch
Where
Zim
are
up.
we going?
I'm
Yeah, we got a
fine.
few things to do.
Wobble.
I mean,
Um,
let's get the people that are hurt the most a little bit of help before we leave.
Let's have Mason, who was the least freaking out in that scene, roleplay wise, make an observation check.
I have a question before that happens. How many turns are we spending in this safe place?
All right, that'll depend on this observation roll.
Got it. Thank you.
0 successes and a success and a fail.
So that's one success. You notice further down the street, maybe a quarter of a click, Phi-2 going into a nondescript building. Phi-2 was that bartender you met, the one that seemed not quite all the way human, probably some kind of advanced synthetic.
Right.
The one that you assumed was a pleasure synthetic. And that's weird because this is on the other side of the town from the bar. You can sit in the crater or you go check that out.
All right, let's move and drag Zim and get him some heals
Are we
inside.
You don't have to drag me. I can walk.
Can you?
That's a good fucking question.
Maybe.
Zim
My-
can walk, yeah.
my
Now
que-
don't forget, Mason is in command at the moment. He's the ranking officer. She's the ranking officer.
My question still stands though. How many rounds did we spend in the safe place?
It's been like 10 seconds.
Okay, well, it's a turn. How many turns? Sorry.
None.
We
None yet. Turn's 5 minutes.
A turn is 5 minutes.
Yep, a turn is 5 to 10 minutes in this game. Correct.
Do you need something?
He's hoping to recover.
For every turn we spend in a safe place, I can reduce our stress level by 2.
Remember when we were in Conan and I was telling you that your stuff only comes back in turns? It was this game I was thinking of. Yeah. Turns are slow.
Well, then, do we just want to patch Zim up now? Take the time, patch Zim up now, and then have you make everyone not as crazy?
Wherever Phi-2 is not on the street.
It's whatever you think, man. If you think going into some building with some creepy weird guy on the other side of town is going to be a totally cool place to patch him up and not some sort of weird fight with a monster bursting out of someone's asshole, that's cool. We can do that.
Well, I'd rather be inside than out in the street and get shot at.
Or have a building fall on our head.
I don't know, man. Pick whichever option you think's better.
Let's move to the building.
Are we taking any of the civilians with us?
They're gone. They ran away.
So are you heading to
Fuck
the
'em.
building,
Yeah.
Mason,
To the
or
building.
staying in the crater? Okay. You actually head up to the building. And it looks like a safe house. There's a dozen refugees in here that the android seems to be caring for. There's also food in here, ammunition, a couple sidearms, and a pile of first aid kits.
God.
When you come through the door, she looks up and says, "Oh, thank God, you can help us, right?" And immediately
Yes.
goes back to tending the people. So you may now, anyone who has an ability to reduce stress or health rolls, do them now for the party in the normal order. So we would start with Iona's cool ability.
Give me some of that sweet banter.
Just however many turns we spend in a safe place, we recover 2. You remove 2 stresses. That's it, automatically.
All right. Well, let's just say 1 turn for right now,
Okay.
while we're patching up and restocking. and then we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good. So everyone takes 2 off.
Sweet.
How much have we hurt?
I am actually not hurt, but I know
not hurt.
Zim is not in a
Down to
good
1
place.
health out of 4.
You also regain 1 health per turn that you don't think.
Oh,
Do you mind if I take a look at your arm there? It looks like the bone's just about sticking out.
Unless you're broken, which means you've lost all your health, you recover 1 health per turn.
okay. So how many turns have we?
1.
1.
Mason has
Okay.
given you 10 minutes for now, and we'll decide what comes after. Now, Mason, if anyone's going to make a medical roll, that's a full turn for each roll.
Is there
Oh.
anyone good with medical?
Well, does anyone have any untreated critical wounds? I'm pretty sure you treat them all.
Yeah, I think everybody's good.
You could help treat the civilians, though. For each civilian you help treat, everyone can remove another stress.
Oh. I have a 2 in medical.
Go for it.
I have a grand total of 1, so I mean, yeah.
All
Both
right.
of you do it.
I will
Because
assist the
that's double the,
civilians.
you can do 1 per turn each. It'll save you time. Even
would
if you
like-
fail, you'll get the bonus. You just won't help the civilian.
I succeeded.
Okay.
So
I want to know how Hammer provides first aid to a
Oh,
civilian
you really want
Hammer.
You
when
really
Hammer
want me to
has-
do this?
when Hammer
Take
has
your
just come
mind
down
off that
from his
pain.
roids. They've worn off.
Okay, then. I would fail and get stressed because I would have a grand total. Wait. No,
No,
I
if you-
shouldn't. I shouldn't
you're
have
not-
that many dice.
You're not going to take any stresses from this. You're just going to succeed or fail. I just mostly want to know how
Yeah.
Hammer the asshole treats a patient who's a civilian when he's off his roids and coming down.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Clearly broken arm. You can see the white.
This is nothing. I did this when I was 3 years old. Look, fine. Here. I drug him.
Just stick a stim pack in it.
Just the stim pack in. Snap. There we go. That's straight.
You're looking prettier and prettier.
I put a band-aid over the wound.
Did you roll it?
I got no successes.
Okay. So that's 1 more turn, which means everyone can recover 4 stress and 1 more health. You've now been here 20 minutes. You keep going, Mason. There's more. There's 2 more people you could help.
Zim, do you need 1 more to be full?
Yes.
All right, we'll spend another 10.
You can make the last 2 rolls, gentlemen. You recovered 1 more health and 4 more stress, Steven. I'm giving them bonuses for helping civilians.
Crap.
Oh, I succeeded.
Recovered 1
Nice.
health and how much more stress?
4.
Cool, thank you.
I did not succeed.
That's another health and 4 more stress recovery. So that's a total of, you've all recovered 3 health and 10 stress.
I'm all better.
And you've been in the safe room for a half an hour. Those of you who weren't healing have had time to get a snack, take a piss, reload.
Reload. Yeah.
There's no pulse rifles in here, but if you want like a shotgun or something, you still have your smart gun though, Zim, which is more damaging than the pulse rifle. It just goes through ammo faster.
Alrighty.
Can I? Zim, are you looking for a weapon?
Pulse rifle.
Well, this is a fine beauty right here. It's a 12 gauge shotgun. If you like it. I mean, I personally would use one of these, but I'm good. I got my pulse rifle.
You can use that, and I will take your pulse rifle.
No.
Rifleman. What good is a rifleman without a rifle?
I am also a rifleman. Shotgun.
You die,
So-
I get your rifle.
So,
So put the shotgun in my back.
for Zim, Dante, and Iona, are you going to try to go outside and flag down one of those passing ships, or are you going to try to run for it?
I like the idea of flagging down a ship. But then again,
How
they
close
declared
are-
us AWOL.
See,
Yeah, they
that's
did
the
do
thing.
that.
Yeah, I don't want to get sucked into someone else's mission or that.
They
that's
didn't
out of
declare you
character.
AWOL.
Oh,
Yep.
I
No,
thought
they did. I thought.
that's why they sent the dog
Yeah.
catchers after us.
No, the dog catcher was the company lying to you. No one declared you AWOL. You got final orders from your commanding officer after you talked to her, saying get back to base now before
Okay.
end of communication.
Okay, so those buggers lied to us.
Obviously, yes, it's Wayland Jutani. That was
Got
the
it.
point of you getting communicated from your commanding officer, so you would understand she's
Okay.
lying to you.
Hey, I got a quick question. Our NPC, has she been there the whole time, just kind of not?
Yes,
doing it? Okay, just okay.
I've been
that's fine.
taking actions for her, but she never talked much to begin with.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. If I can, whatever we decide to do, I'm actually more like whether we hoof it or flag a thing down. I don't really care, so leave that up to them. But I would like to get Hammer alone for a second or two, if I can.
Fine
We
with
don't
me.
have-
It's up to
we
Hammer.
we don't have time for personal time.
This would be like in the
He's actually got 30 minutes.
Yeah, in the 30.
Yeah.
Like if I can just get like a minute alone with him in 30 minutes.
That's up to Hammer.
Yeah. I suppose you could.
Like I assume you're like sitting over on the side, like cleaning your weapon or something. I just want to kind of.
He's
walk
been healing
up.
civilians,
I was gonna
actually.
say I've been with you healing people.
Oh, okay. So we're like tending the
so I'm
wounds
kind
of somebody.
I'm kind of stuck listening to you
right.
regardless.
Okay, so we're just like cleaning the wounds on somebody. Maybe they're like this one happens to be passed down. I'm just kind of like, hey man, hey, you keeping it together? You doing all right? You good? You good? We all right? Yeah.
Fucking course I am.
Good. No, yeah, of course, man.
I'm awesome.
You're awesome. You're amazing. You're the coolest, most badass one of us all.
Yeah.
Just hey man, just real quick between me and you, man. Just I got your back, all right? Everyone else is kind of freaking out. You notice they pulled me out of the. I was getting us where we needed to go, and they pulled me out of the seat, and that's when we crashed. Just remember, you went off this. Look, man, between me and you, when it comes to getting off this place, you're gonna need a pilot. Okay?
Yeah, man.
You shoot-
Man. Yeah, you're right. I totally only remember what happened after we got hit by that rocket, and then somebody else was in the seat. Yeah.
Right?
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So look, you watch my back, I'll watch yours, and I'll make sure when the time comes, you're on the ship off this rock. All right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll be on this ship off this rock.
All right, man. Me and you. Good job. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Hammer and Iona.
Awesome.
Gonna be drinking
Hammer.
beers on a beach real soon. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all I need to
Yeah, I
do.
will.
Time to
Okay.
get off of
And
this.
then I just don't pay attention to him the rest of the time.
Yeah, and I just, every so often, you're awesome. That's about it.
Yeah, I am. I don't know.
Are we gonna
All right,
flag
Mason.
down a ship or not?
Well, yeah. Is one of you three going to flag down a ship? Two, because Iona doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't. Whichever you guys decide, I'll go with.
Yeah. As long as we absolutely make sure it's one of ours and they're headed towards the escape
The
route.
builds are very different, yes. They don't look the
Okay.
same.
Well, as long as it's not hijacked or anything.
Very different to you. I guess the civilian might not necessarily immediately notice the difference between an F-16 and a MiG, but to you it's obvious.
The MiG has the little hook thing on the nose.
Right, exactly. And the wings are different, yeah.
That are wings?
And the color's usually different.
Wait, what?
I don't know, that makes no sense. They are all the same color.
plain color.
I love that color. It's like my favorite color. I have a tube of it. Sorry, I'm just smart-assing here.
You actually do flag one down at the end of the 30 minutes. We're going to say that was Dante, who shouts back in, Sergeant, I got us a ride.
About fucking time.
Your orders, Sergeant.
Let's get ready to move these civilians. Start helping everybody out.
Oh no.
I don't.
That thing isn't going to hold the civilians. It's a dropship for Marines.
I think a lot of these guys should like probably stay like put. You know, we got these bandages on them real fresh. Like, how about, you know, they're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right, right? They're gonna be all right.
The pilot, of the,
Shut.
the pilot of the Cheyenne outranks you
Oh,
and says,
my
"You
Lord.
can come. We're not bringing civilians."
All right, load up then.
Hell yeah. Do you think we could get a medevac, or do you think we get any sort of transport for these people?
Get in, or we're leaving without you.
I get in.
I'm getting
Get
in.
in,
I'm
load up.
asking that
Go.
question as I'm going.
He takes off, and they're talking to each other through their headsets, and they're not listening to you. They take out another on their way towards Fort Nebraska. They see another dropship. They can't shake a tail from the UPP. They shoot it down, but then they don't see the other UPP ship that was in the area, and the Sidewinder hits your Cheyenne, which spirals out of the air and crashes about a half a click shy of Fort Nebraska. Mobility checks
From
in the
every
normal order.
son of a. I'm tired of being mobile.
I don't want to move anymore.
One success.
You take 2 damage.
Son of a. Honestly, I want to go back to my desk job.
Each mobility success will remove 1 damage, starting from 3.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
God.
no, no. Why? 0 and 0.
Are you back
3
down
damage.
to 1 health again?
What?
Oh,
All that hard work waiting. Nothing.
Next.
No armor check?
Nope. Mobility, it's just reflex save.
0.
3 damage.
we are so fun.
1.
2 damage.
This is the it's 10 o'clock and you're all gonna fucking die moment.
This is all built in. I've made up nothing. I love this module. I've had to improvise nothing.
I'll take my 3.
It's
3 damage.
amazing.
You pull yourselves out of the wreckage. The pilots are very dead. However, they did have another pulse rifle. So you're rearmed now, Zim.
Oh, looky
Yes.
there. You got your toy back.
Merry fucking Christmas to
But then
me.
the hair stands up
Oh,
on the
God.
back of your neck and on the back on your arms, just like all the way up for every one of you. Hold on a second, because I have to do this.
Creepy music.
I have to do escalation music, yes. Nope. Yep. Okay. And just as you realize something's about to happen, there's a massive EMP burst, like bigger than the entire colony. Everything you're carrying that's electronic immediately goes out.
Does that include the start gun connected to the targeting system?
Targeting system dies, yes, but the
Son
smart
of a-
gun would still work.
Bitch.
Yeah, the pulse rifles don't anymore.
They're electronic. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just got this thing. I was gonna
But
name
you're
it
right,
and
yeah.
everything.
The smart gun's gonna have to be fixed too,
Yeah,
or you're
all
gonna
the-
have to grab one that was
all-
offline.
Yeah, all the
Correct.
guns that aren't like the shotgun would still work probably, but all the actual
And the
Shotgun and
sidearms.
the
gun guns.
yeah, shotgun and the sidearm should be good, and my knife.
Fucking D. Fuck.
Also, any electronic things like trackers or anything else you had that was on is fried.
Flashlights,
Oh no, my shoulder-mounted
shoulder
lamp.
Blue lightning arcs both above and down every alley across the colony. You hear electronics popping and frying. And for a moment, it's deathly quiet because all the shooting stops. And you look up, and you see dropships falling out of the sky.
Oh,
Oh,
Like Falling.
All of them,
Not
yes.
drop shipping.
Yeah.
Falling.
Yes.
There's a difference.
All the Cheyennes, all the UPP vehicles, everything that was airborne is falling out of the sky. 100% of them. Everywhere.
Time to play Frogger.
Take
And you're
cover.
like, this is bad. This is bad. This is especially bad mobility checks.
Oh, come on, Tyler. Jesus Christ.
Why?
One success to dodge
Okay.
the helicopter falling on me.
1.
Okay.
None.
Okay.
Oh, none.
Okay.
Wait,
Get
what is pushing again?
You could push this, yes.
You try really hard.
It'll increase your
but
stress
get
by 1.
stressed.
But I mean,
I'll go for it.
and if you fail, then panic roll.
2 successes.
Hey.
Okay. You gonna push Mason?
Uh,
Push Mason.
yeah. Do I
If you fail this
incre-
roll, if you fail this roll, there's a good chance of death.
And it is a helicopter.
Do I increase my stress now or after I roll?
After.
Hey, I got it.
There it is.
All right, Dante.
Come on, baby. Come on. Daddy needs to live.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. So anybody who pushed gets +1 stress.
Yep.
Since there was no failures, no panic rolls, unless you
Oh.
failed your stress roll.
I don't think any of us had any yet.
It lands and it hits the ground very close to where you all were as you fling yourselves behind cover and just try to roll out of the way. And the explosion actually sends you all sliding backwards about 20 yards, and you're all like, good thing we weren't next to that. Because it explodes massively.
Jeez.
And then you sit up and you're like, wait, every side is affected by this. What the fuck's going on? Who did it?
Yeah, who
And then
the
the
hell?
sun goes out.
The what?
The mammoth shadow of a ship about 4 kilometers from you just comes out of the sky, and you can't tell what it is, who it came from, what the shape is, because it's just metal across the sky from the bottom, pushing through the clouds.
You fucking predators?
It better not be.
Massive ship, and you look at it,
Oh.
and you see irises. You know how things slide open in sci-fi like an iris in a
Yeah.
circle? Opening across the bottom of it. Hundreds of them.
So like,
You have a second to do something.
Get the cover.
Get out my
yeah,
shotgun.
get the like.
Get to cover.
Yeah, get the
You
hell
gonna give an
out
order,
the way.
Mason?
Yeah, everyone fucking get the cover. Jesus Christ.
You see a nearby building.
The
That's a great thing to fall on us.
Yeah, fuck it, get in the building. Move.
You get yourselves in the building and kick the door shut, and it has windows, just in time to see little spinning things come out all of the irises, but they don't fall. They stop about midway down, and a succession of airbursts explode overhead, turning the skies pitch black as something like rain, but black and oily, begins to cover the entire colony.
Oh, come
Son of a-
on.
No.
Can someone please explain this to?
Nope, not yet.
Uh,
Panic colonists, marines, and enemy troops scramble for cover, but it's too late. A churning black tar erupts from their throats and eyes as they retch. A convulsing man tears at his face as the woman next to him shrieks at the sky. The dying climb over each other, twisting in agony. Bodies bubble and ossify into grotesque black caricatures of life, forsaken souls forever crying out to absent gods. Those furthest from the airburst fall to their knees, black veins spiderwebbing across splintering flesh as they crumble to dust. Others writhe in the blackened snow, skulls pulsing, limbs stretching. You are in hell. Now you can explain it to Ever. Those of you who've seen the movie.
Go, Steve.
He's still completely dumbstruck.
So
For personal motivations, you've entered Act 3.
the black tar is essentially a weaponized version of like where the aliens come from. So they basically just alienated the entire planet and all the people.
Whew.
Yeah.
as you're watching this,
I don't know in regard to the module. I actually don't know the answer. I'm assuming Utani and the whatever government is backing them, since
I
they're
have no idea who did it. You've never seen a ship like that.
Yeah, like we.
That's not a company ship.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably the engineers.
that would make sense. Actually.
Out of character, you're never gonna know. That's half the horror. Could have been a Utani, could have been the UPP, could be David. He's not dead.
Yeah.
Damn it, David.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
the original alien stuff comes from this black tar, and the whole thing in the later movies is them trying to weaponize it and use it as a biological agent. So, yeah,
You're
They
about
just-
4 clicks
yeah.
from the epicenter, and after you see all this, because you're up on a hill in this building, there's a beat of silence, and then a massive shockwave. Winds buffet everything, blow out the windows, blows the building, blow out the back windows, and everything shakes for a moment, goes still. But that's just air, right? You're perfectly fine.
So Iona, still in obviously his voice and his tone, but you can tell there's a little bit more serious to it, and it's just like, we need to get the fuck off this planet. Now. I don't care how.
And as you let that sink in, I'm gonna need stamina rolls.
There's no way.
Oh my god.
There's no way. You know what we need to do? This is, we've got to do it. It's for the greater good. We've got to blow up the planet.
And nuke the site from orbit.
Can't nuke this one from orbit, but there's nukes in Nebraska.
Exactly. We gotta blow this shit up.
I'm going to push that.
Okay.
Oh.
One success.
Next.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh,
Oh no, it's all good.
also stress level +1 for everyone.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
planet just got black goo bombs.
Yep, that makes sense.
that makes sense.
I'll buy
Yeah.
that for $1.
Yeah.
Did say stamina, but my eyeballs are not finding.
Upper left
Yeah.
of the central
Upper-
thingy.
upper
Upper
right.
right,
No,
sorry.
yeah, up and to the right.
Oh, good lord! I literally went over it 3 times.
Me too, actually. It's in a weird spot, so
Oh no!
push that. Just do it.
Take
Do
the
I
stress.
wanna know? Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
take
I'll
it.
push it. I'll
Push it real good.
Do-
One success.
Yeah. One stress is much better than whatever you're gonna get if you fail that roll.
Oh really?
Ugh.
Oh no!
Oh,
Jesus.
I
Welcome
see
my
another.
life.
I see another stress in your in your future.
Can I push that?
Yeah.
Or is that just you're fucked? It doesn't
No,
matter what you do.
you can push. You're just
Oh.
automatically panicking also.
Oh. All right.
And you'll
well,
roll panic with the new stress from the push.
Out of character, can I just say I really identify with that auto panic?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna push. Okay. At least I succeeded.
You did, but you're gonna have to make 2 panic
2,
rolls.
yeah.
Next. We'll do that in a
Oh.
minute. Next.
2 successes.
Nice. Next. Nice. So, remind me when I do the next round of checks that Dante doesn't have to make it, only the rest of you. And you'll get a +1 bonus die to your roll, Devin, on the next round.
I will
Nice.
remind you.
All right, give me those 2 panic rolls.
All right. Here's the first one. 5. Or no.
Keep it
actually,
together.
3.
Oh. Keep it together. Does nothing
4.
unless you get at least 7. You're good to go.
Oh.
Always good to push at the low levels,
Yeah.
especially if it means not becoming an anathema, which is what they call the things you turn into when you get infected by this.
Mm.
So you still have to get a half a click to the fort. However, even on the periphery, that shit's on the ground and in the air. Little droplets of it going up your nose holes.
Oh.
It's still dropping.
No, but it's here now. It's in the atmosphere. It doesn't dissipate for days.
With the cold weather uniforms we should all have, is there not like a toboggan or something that we can pull over our mouth and nose for when the cold wind comes in?
Yeah.
Or like-
Can I
Just
get
had
a-
that. Just had that. Where'd it go? Hold on.
Can I just get a moist cloth and push it?
APE suits you have only protect you in the periphery. If you have to head in deeper inside the 4-kilometer radius, you're going to need either a hazmat suit or a full vacuum or compression suit.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go periphery. Periphery.
Yeah.
You can get to Nebraska without going into the inner zones, but it's a longer trip. You have to go around, and you're walking now.
Is there?
I would rather go around than have to.
No.
Well, okay, so I have a CBRNE kit, a detection kit. So I should be able to use that to give us a little bit of an edge.
I mean, you did.
Oh.
That's electronic.
Oh. I don't have like PA.
You are
like,
down to snowsuits, shotguns, and sidearms till you get inside the fort.
I don't have PA.
the stims
strips.
boost
I just
physical
run around
stats,
with-
right?
Yeah, stims will help here,
I
but they
pass
won't.
out-
They'll,
I give Mason 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stims, and I was like, if now's the time, I say we shoot up and run for it.
I find no fault with this.
I don't want to fucking
I'm
die
game.
here. Let's go.
Everyone buck up, and I just jam one into my arm.
I'll take 1, 2, and
Go
just
for it.
main line of stim.
Yep.
Fuck it.
I'm already gone.
All right, and yeah, stay on the periphery, but huff it like.
Though I do have one somewhat intelligent question to ask.
Fuck intelligence. Let's go.
Do the first aid kits come with masks?
not that will help with this.
Okay.
You have to cover your whole face. It gets in all the soft tissues.
Mm, yum.
It's not COVID.
Jeez.
Or is that how it starts?
Oh,
We're
God.
all
Don't,
gonna
don't
be
fucking
aliens.
curse me like that, Tyler. Don't fucking do it.
COVID 2337.
Was that Doctor Who episode where they ended up in Earth in the future and didn't realize the monsters were what's left of the humans? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was from the latest season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
So,
have to catch up on my Who.
as you are heading through the desolate streets of the colony, you come across the scene ahead of you. There are a dozen, and I'm going to start using words. I will describe them to you the first time, but then you'll understand the context. These are not the words your characters would use. There are a dozen anathemas strewn across the cracked pavement, with one freak sitting in the middle, gnawing on the limb of one of them. All of them have been partially consumed. The freak is not paying attention to you. Anathemas are the early stage of the affliction, but far enough along that it's noticeable. The eyes are jet black, and all the veins are blackened, and you can see them through the skin. Freak is stage 3. In stage 3, cellular mutation has begun, and the head is deformed and the limbs are elongated. Anyone who saw the most recent movie, right before the husband explodes, he's undergoing stage 3. Like when he's bubbling and twisting and morphing, and he runs outside and takes his helmet off.
Is it like the ice cream man from the movie Legion?
Yeah, a lot like that. So that's what you see. It's paying no attention to you. You could keep on going. It doesn't care about you. It's surrounded by food.
I say if we don't have to engage with something, let's just keep going.
Yeah, keep a wide berth, but keep moving
Agreed.
at the same pace, though.
Okay.
Fucking take it.
5 or 10 minutes later, and no, you can't remove stress because you're not in a safe place. You come alongside the wreckage of a crashed crocodile gunship. That's a UPP vehicle. It's buried in the rubble of a building it smashed into, with a huge fire smoldering around it. You can see dead crew hanging over, cut in half. They're all dead, right? But the cabin's intact.
I have a question.
Yes.
How big's the crew for one of those ships?
4. But you could get everyone in the vehicle.
Okay, but it's crashed, so
It's wrecked, but the cabin's intact, meaning it's safe in that side there. From even, it's hardened even against the environment for the moment.
okay. I see.
Also, it crashed into. It cracked open the main pipeline and spilling silt everywhere.
Okay,
The pipeline that runs across the entire colony.
sure.
Oh.
I'll stop Mason again. Corporal. Hey, man. Spacesuits?
Are you talking to me?
You're a corporal, right?
No.
What are you?
A gunny.
Gunnery sergeant.
Gunnery sergeant.
I
Sorry.
think I'm the.
No.
No,
You were Hicks
Colonel.
in my head, and Hicks was a corporal, so.
Yeah. You got 2 lance corporals, a gunnery sergeant, and a bunch of privates.
Gunny. Spacesuits?
Oh, you want to check it? Might as well.
Make an observation roll, Iona and Mason, as you go inside looking for suits.
I mean, you don't gotta send me. I was just thinking, like it's like you can.
No,
have
we're
someone
both
else check
going.
it
Let's
out.
go.
Shit, no. I have no observation.
I have a 2 in observation if you bother to go get me.
I'm gonna push it.
Oh, you are? Oh, well, I succeeded.
You notice easily, because all you gotta do is look over,
Oh, then I won't push it.
that it cracked the pipeline in such a way that you could get in there. You'd have to go single file, and you'd have to do the Alien 2 thing.
Oh.
But you could go through the
God.
pipeline to anywhere in the colony, relatively safely. However, it's going to stress you out because of the tight squishiness in the dark. So your stress will go up, but you'll be relatively safe from the outside. And yes, you find 2
Outside.
intact spacesuits, vacuum suits.
I take one and give it to not Hammer.
You also find a
What the hell is wrong with you?
As soon as we find one, since it was me
I'm the
and
most valuable person here.
Mason that found them, as soon as we find them in the vehicle, still, I'm gonna start like trying to put it on. Just.
okay.
Oh, out of character, Steve. This is for you.
Aw, love you too.
Who do you
Found
give
it
the
in
other
the
one to,
pockets of your
Mason?
suit.
Evens will be Ever, and odds will be Dante. Zim
That's an
gets a
even.
suit.
You both know how to don a vacuum suit. You don't have to roll for that.
Okay.
Well,
So,
Thank you, ma'am.
how
keep
you're all
walking.
dressed up, Iona. Maybe you should.
I'll let you take a
Take
moment
point.
to decide if you're going to keep walking or try the fight.
You said this was a gunship, right?
Yeah, but it's wrecked. So you're not using it.
Uh,
EMP.
are the are the guns electrical or are they
Yep.
mechanical?
They're electric. They're smart guns.
Okay, I figured I'd check. We might be able to just yank one off. All right, so there's a pipe we could take. Probably be safer, but it's gonna take all fucking time. Do we continue to hoof it?
Personally, I can blow anything away with my RPG, but I don't know. I don't like cramped spaces, but that's me.
I know our luckless ships seems to have been started early. Iona.
I mean, I am personally all for Iona taking point here, though. He got all dressed up in the suits and everything.
Crash the ship.
I mean, we're not going to be taking this ship anywhere. It's unflyable.
So Iona, you ready to go through the hole?
Now remember, we don't have any light.
Yeah, man, I don't think crawling through a freaking hole filled with oil is gonna be a great thing without any light or where we're going or what we're doing.
Yeah.
Dante, you have no RPG. It's electronic. You have shotguns and sidearms, nothing else.
Really?
Yep.
The RPG is electronic.
Yeah, you're
That's
150 years,
fucking dumb.
210 years in the future.
I don't have anything but a shotgun.
What about our U1s? Do those work?
The undermounted grenade launchers.
Yeah.
That requires you to be able to use the rifle.
Darn.
Like, you could load it, but you can't fire it. However, with the Comtech roll, you could rig it to throw. It is just a fuse.
Okay.
Also, if you could find a Comtech repair kit somewhere, you could fix your equipment.
If only-
And I don't suppose we can poke around on this ship for one.
It doesn't have one.
Okay. So, Iona, are you getting in the hole or not?
The pipe, man.
I look at
Are we going in the
Let's
pipe?
go.
yeah, I look at Mason. What's the order?
I don't want to go in that pipe.
All right, let's not.
I don't either. I think it's a bad idea.
Me
It's
too,
dark.
man.
It's
I don't want
cramped.
this black shit all over me, though.
I don't want the black shit on me either, but I'd rather have a little bit of small black shit on me than a whole bunch of black shit on me and not know where we're going.
Yeah, but think about the things that could be in there that we can't see versus the
I
things that we can see.
I think we're mostly in agreement. We don't want to go in there.
Keep going before the stims run off.
Look,
Go.
if you give the order, I'll go, but I'd rather not.
No, I think we're all in
No,
agreement.
we're gonna keep hoofing it.
Go,
Alright,
go,
let's go.
go.
We're not going
Let's
in that
go.
pipe. All right, cool.
As you make your way towards Nebraska, you pass a colony square that was buzzing with activity even before and after the war. It's very quiet now. It's also full of a forest of petrified corpses, all upright, twisted in agony, reaching for the sky. It's a 10-year-old boy wandering between the horrific human statues in a daze, his face pulsing with blackened veins. +1 stress to everyone.
Sweetness.
It pays no attention to you. But every now and then we'll grab one of the statues and be like, "Daddy," and it will break because they're ossified.
Rad.
That is so fucked up.
Jesus.
So RP wise, like this little child reminds me of the dead child that I pulled my Colonial Marine figure off of. And I'm gonna take another thing of stress.
Okay. Also, don't forget, this is Act 3 now for your motivations.
Oh, great.
And yes, Mason, you're there's no more denying it. You're aware now. Finally, you round another corner.
Well, you said is this Act 3
Yes.
and the boy's infected.
Yeah, but for your thing, it's all or nothing. Like, that's not. You want to nuke the planet. You don't care about individuals. Bigger picture.
It's for the
Okay.
greater good, man.
Forest, not the trees. Think of it that way. So
At this point, everyone's contaminated.
you could chop down one tree, Dante, or you could burn the forest.
Oh no, I understand what you're saying. Just yeah, it's just gonna be really dark there for a second.
All right, let's move out of this square before we attract any more attention.
Finally, you come up on Fort Nebraska ahead of you. And you're like, wait, it's going to have automated... Oh, it got EMP. That's good, we can just walk... Oh, shit, that means the doors are fused shut.
Is there a skylight?
So, let's get you a picture of the fort.
Is there a hole in it?
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Maine. So,
So it's like not the Pentagon.
right, exactly.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. John is done. John wants to know where the Pentagon is located. And tell me it's in Nebraska, please.
No, it's in DC.
It's in Virginia.
That would be funny, though.
It would be hilarious.
Isn't it in Virginia technically?
It is in Virginia.
It's in Virginia, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no holes in it now. Its defense is held before the EMP. However, you do know a few things. One, the space elevator is still intact. It's not running, but it's there. Two, any surviving Marines are in the base. Three, maybe there's a shuttle that was turned off at the time. Four, typically, climber cars stop with hatches open on sublevels 1 and 2 inside Fort Nebraska. Your NPC has told you all the secrets and evil shits at sublevel 3.
I have a question.
Also, there are nukes on sublevel 2.
Ooh.
What is your question?
Knowing the squad as well as we would all know each other, who, now that Chaplin's dead, who would be our Comtech person?
No one?
Does anyone in this group have Comtech?
I do. I have a 0.
I also have a 0.
I have a 0 as well.
Oh, we're waiting on me? I also have a 0.
Guys, we're the zeros.
I'm sorry.
And my wits is 4.
Hey, silent sniper lady chick. Can you fix shit?
Good question. Let's see if she can.
Steve, I am sorry. That was a great reaction from you, though, and I kind of loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you. NPC character.
Please let someone fix it. Anyone.
Oh God, I really.
I want
hope,
my pulse rifle
no matter
back.
what her actual scores are, I hope Tyler comes back 0. Because this is gonna make it so much funnier.
Our luck, the way we've been rolling tonight, it's going to be like 3, and every roll is going to be a crit
It's in
fail.
fact 0.
Why does nobody take Comtech?
Just for reference, since the NPC is kind of silent, this is the NPC. Should it come up if be necessary?
Okay.
Can Hammer try just because?
Nothing to try. You need a repair kit either way. You can't do it
okay.
with just your hands.
Yeah, I'm asking for a specific reason. Don't worry about it.
You're now outside the perimeter of the ground base. So it is in. You can tell by the way the doors are closed that it entered containment protocol lockdown at some point, which is weird because that's not invasion protocol. Containment protocol locked it down at some point. The reactor is offline and everything is dead. There are no lights.
That's not really a
From the
fucking
outside.
surprise now, is it? I've been keeping these
Right.
fucking garbage things here forever. It's
Uh,
not a goddamn. It's not fucking. Oh my.
breaking into the
Fucking idiots.
breaking into the fort. The most useful way would be to use a tank, all of which are fried. You could use the pipeline, but there's no broken open pipes at this area.
So we would have to go back.
Or you could try to just,
we could make a broken open pipe.
ram or blow open the gate somehow.
No, we still got our grenades.
Let's ram it.
There's nothing to climb over because it's got a roof.
What
We
what-
still
ram
got our
it.
grenades we can rig up.
yeah, what Dante said.
Though I don't know how effective they're going to be against a blast shield that fucking thick.
That's going to be a survival roll to figure out how to rig enough since none of you have Comtech. It's either Comtech -2 or a regular survival roll to figure out the blast needed to break into some part of the perimeter wall.
To figure it out, not
Or-
even to attempt it, just to figure it out.
Or
The
even,
whole process,
Or
start to
even
finish.
just maybe not even against the wall. Maybe blow a hole in the freaking pipeline that where it goes into the wall and get in that way if that's less fortified.
My ammo would not help.
We're talking about using the underbarrel grenades and just stacking them all together to go boom boom.
Yeah, but I have firebomb grenades.
Is there a vehicle around that isn't affected by the EMP that we could just ram into the gate?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It's really
Nothing outside is unaffected.
Well, I mean, can I make a...
Also, as far
Who
as
has-
driving a APC into the gate, it's 4 meters high, has 12 points of armor, and requires 20 points of damage to get through.
Oh.
If the weapon does less than 4 points of damage, it won't even hurt it,
Ew.
in mechanical terms. The gate is not the answer.
Well, I assume...
Blow a hole in
Let
the
me ask you.
pipeline.
Let me ask the DM a question here. I have a cutting torch. Do I not have a cutting torch anymore?
Nope, that's electronic.
Man, what happened with
Hole in the
fucking
pipeline.
acetylene and? All right.
Edeline, what are you, 150 years old?
Yeah, I am apparently.
Whoever has regular grenades, try and blow the pipeline.
I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I can rig something up.
Survival roll. Doesn't matter who.
Who
I've
has
got
survival?
4 total.
You can do that.
I have a grenade launcher, but I don't have
Electronic.
grenades listed. Bugger.
But you do have. If you have a grenade launcher, you should have some amount of grenades for that launcher.
Yeah, probably.
You have plenty of grenades. You just need the survival roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a 4
Hammer,
Oh,
would you like
Got
to?
way more than I do.
total.
I'll assist
Total
you
4.
in this hammer.
I have a 3 in wits and a 2 in survival.
You do have a 5 total, so yours is higher. Anybody else?
I have a 0.
Okay, it's your roll.
Let's
Wow.
go, Zim.
Do it.
You
Let's blow shit up.
Yes, please.
you are now
Success.
You
Invader
should push
Zim.
that.
I'm
You
gonna
should
push,
push.
that.
Take your stress point.
And I'm gonna be like, don't this fucking grenade.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
Oh, thank
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Ah, fucking hell.
Oh yes.
I
Thank
was
you.
waiting for
I-
that.
I just pictured Zim bits going
Just
everywhere.
all over. Just a shower of Zim.
All right,
Okay,
Zim.
so here's the thing: is I take the one that just was giving me a hard time. I guess the pin wouldn't pull, and that's why I failed. So then finally, I slam it on the ground. The pin pops out, and it bounces onto the pipe.
Perfect.
Nothing glorious for me.
All right, Zim. Survival check again. No push.
Oh.
One
Yes.
success.
Okay.
You succeeded through stress die.
And now I need mobility from everyone in order. Zim is going first. There's no light. That's why you couldn't push it. This is to see where Zim ends up based on the number of successes or failures he got.
Your stress die is saving your life.
Stress
Yeah.
to impress.
If you fail the mobility check, you'll take 1 point of damage that's unavoidable, cutting yourself to ribbons on the pipe.
Nope.
So wait, I do take damage or no? Since I got
You don't.
0 and then an eyeball.
You don't, but everyone has to make the mobility check.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, this is not
2
good.
successes for Iona.
You're good, Iona.
I'm crossing everything I have. fuck me.
Wow.
Take your 1 damage,
Oh.
Mason.
Oh.
Next.
I'm sorry.
That was the only one I had left.
2 success. Oh.
And Dante.
Wait, how many turns has it been since the?
It only works in a safe spot.
1.
1 success. All right. Mason, make your panic roll first.
7.
And then make a critical injury roll.
How do I do that?
Should be a thing for it on the sheet. If not, roll 2d6. Left is 10's place, right is 1's place. It's
Where your
D6,
health
D6.
is, 2 boxes straight down.
I see a word, but I don't see anything to roll.
You should just be able to click critical injuries and see if it rolls something.
No, it doesn't.
Nope. Okay. Oh, green is the rolling. That's
So
right.
just do D100 and change it to 66 in the
Good.
formula.
D66 roll. Six.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 6 on a 66.
You can't. The minimum you could get is 11. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's not combining. Add them 2 numbers together. Give me the total.
Wait, what am I? Wait, what?
This is like a percentile,
15.
so it's left and right for the
Oh.
numbers you got.
Oh.
So
Right, that way the least you could get's an 11, the most is a 66.
Yeah, you need to roll another d6.
another.
So, no, he doesn't need to roll. Just hover over it and see what you rolled.
No, he rolled
I
a
only rolled a
D66
D66.
die.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
rolled it as.
Nope, roll 2d6s then, that won't work. I lied.
Okay. All right. Okay. So here's my first D6. This is the tens place.
10's place, correct.
A 1.
1.
13.
13. Low is good, high is bad on this.
Yep.
Crippling pain. Stress level increases by 1 step, no other penalty.
Wow.
Wow. Fuck.
Wow.
Now make your panic roll with the new
Lucky.
stress.
Okay. Again, -2. 7.
Nervous twitch. You and everyone else plus 1 stress.
Oh my god.
And this is how you TPK, TPK, TPK.
So what happens now that I have no health?
Every damage is.
You're broken.
Oh.
Yes. You're broken. Any point of damage will roll on a critical chart. Actually, it might reset. Let me double check. Broken.
I highly doubt it.
Someone has to give you a first aid roll before you can do anything once you get through the pipe.
What
Okay.
do stim
Remember
packs
that
do?
thing you role played so amazingly that broke us last time, where you're like, it hurts. You're that doing that again.
Okay.
What do stim packs do again?
Impacts don't help heal. They give you stat boosts.
Okay.
It's like an adrenaline shot. Won't help you when you're bleeding out.
We had 7 medkits in the car. I don't know how many we were able to grab before it wrecked and we left.
We're gonna say you have 2. Mason has 1, and Zim has 1.
Okay.
Doesn't matter who uses them, but those are the 2 carrying them.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
I will put it in my gear.
You do the bishop head first on your guts, pushing yourself through the pipe for like a half an hour. Now, in that half an hour, you trust Zim, so you do lose 3 stress each and recover 3 health each.
But I
But-
don't.
You'll recover it if they successfully do the first aid roll. If not, yeah, all you'll do is get stabilized with 0 health.
So who makes the medical aid roll?
When you pop out, though. So, Zim is trying to remember the layout of the base, but like only having glanced at the pipes, not 100% sure. No map, no light. Zim is pretty sure he wound up in the North Bastion, which is on level 1. You think you popped out in the lobbies where the North Commissary is. People hang out, buy equipment and stuff, right? Like toothpaste, and hang out with your friends and get a candy bar. However, everything here is covered in this weird black, hard chitinous shit. And it's like a honeycomb of black, hard chitinous shit covering every surface. And it's all moist, and the ceiling's dripping with condensation, and it's hot.
It's a dry heat.
That's a great term, moist. It's a wonderful
It sounds
word.
humid.
Sounds like
actually.
Florida
It really does. Like all down to the
or Louisiana.
liquid grossness.
Mhm.
And in the section where you pop out, where Sim manages to kick open a grate and you fall out, you land on the stuff, and it's spongy but firm. It's really gross and wet. And like I said, it's weirdly honeycombed.
God, I
The-
just
the-
rated us.
There's no lights.
Somebody help my body.
And Mason just falls out and lands on her face. And you immediately realize that in various places across this room are 7 people cocooned in the black shit to the wall with only their faces showing.
Out of character, a fond welcome to Gehenna Gaming!
Ah!
Hey, bitches.
We're in a safe place. Everything is fine
Yeah, totally.
Totally fine.
So,
for the people.
Tyler, are they happening to say anything while they're in this cocoon state?
At the moment, they're just like heads hanging over, mouths hanging open, eyes shut, covered in weird, gross shit.
All right, who wants to do the thing?
I'll do
We're gonna
it.
roll a medical check.
I'm laying on
Oh.
the ground.
I say we just leave them alone and
No,
go
the
find
medical
the
check for
exploding
Mason.
Oh yeah, no, not.
thing. Oh.
Help me.
But
Nope.
I want to do the other thing.
I'll
That's what the other one said. I'm leaving.
I'll
It's been nice following you, Sam. It's been great following your orders, but a fond farewell to you.
if nobody else is gonna help, I will help.
What the fuck are you doing? They're
Don't touch her,
infected.
she'll explode.
No.
Don't do it.
Actually,
No. No.
They're
do
literally
it.
everyone who's been
Okay.
exposed to this shit
All right.
is
Literally,
turned.
no.
here's the thing. I go and I start walking over to be like medical check for Mason, and I see her in this state. I see everyone else up there. Help me, and I kind of stop and I'm like, we got to get out of here, guys. And I'll walk away from Mason.
That's fucked up.
Virtual high five to Steve.
So,
Where's your discipline at, damn it?
who is doing the medical check for him?
Yes.
I have a 0.
Iona is not doing the medical checks. Who's doing
I
it?
think we've all said we're not gonna do it.
I have 1 dice.
A medical check for our
Don't do it.
For Mason.
That's how
For
I
the-
lost half
for
my
the-
face. Don't
for,
do it.
for
For
our
Mason.
for our commander.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have left so many people to die.
I'm not treating the people on the walls. I'm treating our commander.
Okay, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Yeah, go for it. Do it. Do whatever you want, man.
Roll it.
Sounds
Doing
like,
it. Fuck it.
Sounds
Nope,
like
doing
Dante's
it.
the only one willing to help Mason.
I don't know why we're all scared here.
I'm gonna
I've
stand
seen
back
this
with gun
stuff.
ready.
This is how Silva died.
I'm standing back with gun ready. Just
Want to
I'm
push
pushing-
that,
I'm
Dante?
pushing it. Yeah.
Yay.
oh.
You stabilize and recover 1 health, Mason. But you don't get those juicy 3 points.
Mm.
And Dante gets a stress point.
Wait,
Wasn't a critical failure, so you don't have to panic.
Mason
But I
wasn't
don't kill
gonna
him.
explode into a
No.
terrible monster?
No,
Oh.
he got hurt in the pipe.
He got shredded in the pipe. I told you that.
But the way
Everyone
that you
was freaking out. He got hurt in the pipe. Yes, I know he was implanted, but he still just got hurt in the pipe. Come on.
And
the
you don't know.
way-
And your characters don't know. he
We
was
don't know that
implanted.
about him. Right.
No, but the
Yeah,
way
but
the way-
but all the player characters are like, nope, fuck, I'm out.
No,
I'm
no,
out.
no, no,
I'm leaving
no,
him
no.
behind.
It was the way that I
That
said
was
it. That's so much
literally-
like the movie. Yeah.
It was
However-
exactly like Silva's the marine that Silva was confronting was saying it with the
And you knew that he was infected, and you still didn't want to help.
Iona, I'm gonna need you to roll a d6, baby.
Same thing I did.
It's okay. I know where your loyalties lie now.
Give me that d6, Iona.
Just a general d6.
Yep.
A 4.
4. I need a d6 from Hammer.
Oh my god.
I already knew that Hammer
3.
wasn't gonna help me, so.
I'm gonna need a d6 from Dante.
Okay.
You're all gonna roll it. I'm just calling it randomly.
Oh jeez.
5.
You're gonna need a d6 from Mason.
1.
And a d6 from Zim.
Zim. 6.
We all got
There
different
it is.
numbers. That's incredible.
There it is.
Yup, but the 6.
You managed to treat Mason, and as you're helping him up, looking around, and you're getting screwed, Iona, because you literally walked off. You all look up to see Iona walking through the gross shit. He passes one of the cocoons and breaks a piece of the chitin. And the person's eyes snap open and looks at him and says, oh God, kill me! And then starts vibrating, and the chest explodes, and the chest burster wrenches itself out right at Iona. Make a reflex check.
I stated that I had my gun ready. Can I reflexively shoot at it?
Yes, you can. Please do.
Out of character, that is what you get.
I reflexively fire at it
Shoot this
for
thing.
3 successes.
Shoot this freaking thing out of the air before it gets to me. Yes.
You do. And the acid splatters Iona.
It's a baby. It's got like 2 drops of acid in it.
Oh no.
2 drops
What you
right in
think?
the eyes.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Me and Hammer, we got each other's backs. I'm gonna fly him off this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Bloodburster. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Chestburster.
Did you say Bloodburster?
Yep, that's different than the chestburster.
Yeah.
The chestburster. 4 acid, baby. Go ahead and roll your armor. Any point it absorbs ruins that point of armor permanently.
Can you push armor?
Wait, does your suit do anything?
Oh yeah, I have the full.
Vacuum suit doesn't help against acid.
Wouldn't stop. Okay.
It's not a space suit, it's a vacuum suit.
Okay, can I push the armor roll?
Nope.
No, please.
Nope. Did you fail?
Yeah.
4 acid.
All right. That's all my health.
Critical injury roll.
Do you take that when you lose your last health, or if you? I mean, I'll
You
roll it-
immediately roll for critical injury.
Okay. All right. 36.
36. Still in the safe zone. The acid hits you all in one arm. That arm is now useless. High or low?
Oh.
Primary or offhand?
Oh, I mean, let's stick with
Primary.
let's stick with the low is good, high is bad.
2. It's your offhand. No penalty to your attacks.
Okay.
Unless you have to use the smart gun. That's a 2-handed weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, so that arm got melted.
Ah! Like the
Also,
whole
go ahead and
bicep
make
is,
a-
like, just like melted away.
Yes. Whoever wants to roll a health first aid roll.
I will definitely roll a first aid roll. I only
Roll
have
it.
1 dice.
Oh yeah, I need to roll one on myself.
By the way, you've only got 1 health kit now. That's what I forgot to tell you was all those failures. I auto-stabilized you, Mason, but the kit guy. Like, Dante wrecked that kit. Pulled everything out, opened all the packages, just pouring shit on you. What's this face do? I don't know. It goes in his eye.
So Hammer has the
I
last.
don't.
med
It
kit?
fucking worked.
What'd
I
you
don't
get?
know
What'd
what
you
you're
get,
complaining about.
Hammer?
Yeah, he had it.
0. Yeah, 0 successes, and I failed my stress die.
Okay. Zim, you can try. Unless you have no medical.
I have 0 medical.
And then Mason, you gotta do yours and you gotta do Iona's.
Mm.
Can I
All right, here
Or
comes
not. You could leave Iona here like he was gonna leave you here.
No. I have discipline, not a dick.
Not a bitch.
All right, I'm gonna do Iona's first.
Oh, whoa.
That's 2 critical failures.
Oh! So that health kit is also wrecked. By Iona is stabilized with 1 health.
Which means I don't get to put it on myself.
And I'm going to need you to roll panic check.
Uh,
+2, eliminating your
Eliminating my
because
bonus.
of the critical double critical, yeah.
Okay. 7.
That's the twitch. It doesn't it's already happening, so it just overlaps.
Okay.
Because you're still in the same scene. And in the time it takes you to try to patch everyone up, I'm going to need everyone to roll a d6 again in order. Stop if anyone hits 6.
God.
7 of them.
I would like to move and out of this room.
Come on!
What the fuck?
It's
No,
over.
just
Don't
the
even
one.
worry about rolling.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why
Another
am I
one of the
rolling?
civilians starts screaming and convulsing as her chest explodes open.
I immediately shoot
And the
at
chest
that.
burster shoots across the room at Dante.
Do I get any shots now that I've seen this happen?
Sure, you can take a shot at it with your shotgun. Please do. Please keep making noise.
Oh. Oh God.
It's coming right at me, though. It's coming right at me.
Roll it.
I don't want to die.
So, did we decide if our flame units work still or not?
These don't, but being to survive this room, there's weapons in the base.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone have a very large fly swatter?
I've already said I'm going to do it.
Oh,
1 success and then a crit failure.
On the panic?
yeah.
Well, it looks like success
just-
and failure.
Yeah, you're fine, because you crit failure on the panic only really matters if you fail the initial roll.
I shoot it with my gun.
Yeah, you hit it with your shotgun. You hit it with your shotgun. It
Yep.
explodes and acid flies in every direction. Give me mobility rolls from the whole group, one at a time.
I'm
I
just-
hate all of you.
Son of...
You're horrible.
Basically, you threw an acid grenade in the air and shot it.
One
You're
success-
horrible
One
soldiers.
success and a failure on the stress die.
Okay.
We are horrible
One
people.
success, you duck and cover and don't get splattered.
2 successes.
Or, I guess in your case, you just kind of roll over and moan. 2 successes, you duck and cover.
Yes.
2 successes.
Duck and cover.
4 successes.
Wow.
Can I push
Duck
this
and
or
cover
no?
and kick someone in front of you.
Apparently, I kick Ruth.
Can I push this or no?
Dante.
Yes, you can push the reflex roll for +1 stress.
1 success.
None of you get acid splattered.
Okay.
However, the small arms fire in the shotgun.
I need to make a
You all
panic.
notice. What?
I need to make a panic.
Oh, okay, do it.
I also should probably roll a d6.
3.
The D6 was only until someone got a 6.
No,
Let's
for
get
my
the fuck
Twitch.
out of here.
I got a 3
For
on
your-
the panic.
You're good. You keep it together.
Cool.
However, you notice that those honeypot beehive holes in the chitin, things start uncurling themselves from inside and pull themselves out. You recognize one of them. You're like, oh fuck, that's like that thing we had to kill. Or wait, no. Yeah, that's like that thing we had to kill in that other room. And of course, Mason, you're like, oh god, it's one of those.
Yeah, we
And
need
then
to
there's
move.
2 of them. And then there's 6 of them.
We need to move. No. Just
Whatever direction we start running in, I'm going to drop a grenade as we're leaving.
Hey,
I will also drop grenade.
now. Do you have
Just one.
what kind of grenades do you have?
Regular.
you've all got 1 left each from because most of them got used on the fight.
I have different grenade. I don't have high explosive
No,
grenades.
we didn't use
Mine are
these grenades.
specific to my character.
Yeah, yours are not the same. I know. Yours are.
I'm saving
So
mine.
I dropped my grenade.
Sprint.
He's dropping
Yeah,
his.
we're all running, and 2 grenades.
You
are getting
sprint. You sprint, and Hammer drops a grenade, and it explodes, and you hear the signature death scream of aliens, of xenomorphs.
Need to soundboard that.
Let's have one person make a mobility roll for the group. Nope, no push.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Failure means you don't escape.
I have 6 dice.
Yeah, let Hammer roll that.
I'm up. Oh, did we lose?
Oh, okay, 2.
Okay.
2 successes.
Somehow
Dwayne,
you
scared
find
me.
yourselves.
Oh
somehow
no,
you
that was
find-
my normal face.
Well, you stood so still. I thought you were frozen. I'm like,
Somehow you find yourselves following Hammer. You're not sure how that happened.
Because I'm the best!
You're awesome.
Hammer actually leads
You're
you
all
on
mooching off of me.
Hammer leads you on a route that makes you escape the 5 xenomorphs. One of them got blown up by the grenade. You think you escaped them anyways. You're trying to follow a route down to sub-level 2. That's ultimately your goal because that's where you know the elevator normally stops. As you're heading that way, in an open area of the fort, you come across signs of a hard fight. There are dead Marines, dead UPP soldiers, blood trails, carnage everywhere. And amongst it all, you see a sword with a white-handled hilt. Unmistakably, Major Hatfield's antique sword. Your bastion, your rock, the person you all respected on this base. There's a bloody trail across the ground. Do you follow it?
I take the sword.
Before we follow it, we should check the weapons. Do they function?
Yeah, the sidearms and shotguns do, not pulse
Oh,
rifles.
okay. All right. That's just making sure.
guess we take the ammunition.
Like I said, I'm taking the sword.
Weapons.
And sure, we can follow the blood trail.
I don't suppose they have any more grenades.
You eventually find Hatfield's body, terribly wounded in a dark corner. That was as far as he could drag himself with just one arm. The last resting place of a proud Marine. There's a key card around his neck. Full base access.
Take
Snatch
it.
that up. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I make sure that his eyes are closed. And I don't just yank it off his neck. I actually, like, take it off respectfully.
There's Marine flags everywhere. You can yank one off the wall and cover him with it.
Yeah.
Okay. You continue checking this room out because Dante wanted to grab ammo. And in the middle of the room, you find a pile of xenomorph bodies where the Marines made a last stand, probably side by side with the UPP when they realized the base was lost. And since the bodies all piled up there, it melted right through the floor. You could just kind of climb through that hole down to sub-level 1.
I got a bad fucking idea.
What's
What's your
that?
bad fucking idea?
We go in the hole that the acid melted through.
Shortcut.
That's not a bad
Let's
idea.
not land in the bodies.
That's what I was thinking. There's bodies down there full of acid.
No, the
But
body.
it's definitely a shortcut.
There's alien xenomorphs around the hole, but the ones that were on top of it fell through the hole and it melted.
So let's
They're
just
on
not
the ground now.
So let's just not land on those and we'll be fine.
Yes, and the acid actually does only have, like a half-life. Like, it stops. You can touch things now. It doesn't melt forever. It burns itself out.
Wasn't sure how long ago it was. That was why.
Oh,
Yeah, we were just being careful.
this whole base is overrun and been covered by xenomorph chittens. Probably been a while. This probably happened
Probably
right
right
at the
after we
beginning.
left.
at the beginning. Yeah, at least half a day. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so sub-level
Fucking
1.
go.
All right, sub level 1.
Sub-level 1 is charred by fire, and a lot of the area is still burning. The air is full of smoke, and it makes you choke. However, underneath the area you're in is the motor pool. It's the commissary area, and then the motor pool was directly beneath it. They weren't connected. That's just how it was set up. two big open areas. The motor pool is still engulfed in a huge fire. However, there's two Ridgeway heavy tanks in here, which are hardened. There might be stuff inside.
Ooh. Let's go take a look, shall we?
When you say hardened, do you mean by that
EMP
stuff,
hardened.
or-
The ones,
Oh, okay.
the ones
Yeah.
outside didn't survive the blast. Those were hardened. However, these would have had double protection: the base hardening and the tank hardening.
Hey, Zim,
Inside.
pulse rifle.
Yeah. Go check out the tanks. I'm gonna wait outside and keep watch.
I go check
Fuck
out the
yeah.
tank.
I'll wait with you.
I make my way to find a pulse rifle.
Okay,
Do they have any kits in there?
you find
Cover us. Sorry.
pulse rifles, but no ammo. Pulse
Is
rifle
the
ammo
am-
is electronic. The ammo you have is
God.
useless.
Oh god damn it, Kyle.
That's what I was thinking. Like, man, we could just
I was
reload.
like, oh,
If you
shit, I got
remember,
it, I got it.
if you
I got
remember in the
reloads.
movie, the clips were like that big. It's because it's a digital. I don't know what their hoke is, but basically, electric jolt hits the bullet and it expands, and the gun becomes full size because sci-fi.
Magic, got it.
Yeah, it's sci magic, correct.
But do they have any in the
That's why the smart gun
chamber?
clips are tiny. What?
Super science.
Any in the chamber?
No,
Okay.
pulse rifles don't work that way.
Well, I meant
Do,
like
do
clip.
they have enough
However-
for all of us?
However, oh no, because these were just stored in here. You don't store them with clips. That's why.
Yeah.
However, the ammo dump is down here. You also find hazmat suits in here, which would filter smoke.
I put one on.
How many?
Between the two tanks, enough for all of you, because each of these tanks has a 4 to 5 person crew.
Okay. Yeah.
So we all have weapons.
You all
On
have
your
empty
hazmat.
pulse rifles. You still have your sidearm and shotguns. for the moment.
Are there any incendiary
Incendiary.
fire flamethrowers?
No, but ammo dump.
Let's go to the ammo dump.
So the tunnel that connects between here and all the other areas on sub-level 1 is a 2-lane tunnel. It gives access to the staging area and transports ordnance and vehicles to and from the climber car station. And a portion of this tunnel actually ramps down through sub-level 2 in order to bypass the hangar bays without any egress points on that level, and then angles back up to sub-level 1. So it won't get you to sub-level 2 unless you go through the wall. Basically, it ducks down without any doors to go underneath the hangar bay, so
Okay.
that large vehicles can fit through the hole.
Fair.
Because a tank, is tall. It does connect, however, to the ammo depot. As you near the ammo depot, it gets hotter, but the fire isn't getting more intense. Because the fire is raging, but it's not getting bigger, but it is getting hotter, which is really strange. When you look down at your little arm pieces, 'cause these are hazmat suits, and the rad reader is spiking from green to yellow.
Oh
Hey.
shit!
Oh, fucking wonderful.
Wait, so what level is the
You're still in sub-level 1.
oh, it's level 1? Okay.
The nukes are on level 2.
There's a radiation leak in this tunnel from something. As you move through the raging fire in the tunnel, I'm going to need observation checks in order. First person to get 2 successes, you can stop.
Wait, we're on. Wait,
Observation. Here we go.
I'm sorry. We're on sub level 1 still.
Yes,
Mhm.
you're just in a tunnel connecting rooms.
0 successes, but 0 stress, like crit fails.
Yeah, if you don't, you won't make panic rolls if you fail this.
We need
0
2
successes,
successes altogether.
1 stress.
No, you need 2 from any one person.
2 from any one person. So they're not cumulative. Got it.
Where is the? Huh.
Stress is irrelevant on this roll.
I got 2.
Got him.
You see the ambush before it hits you as 2 xenomorphs drop off the ceiling directly behind you and lunge at you. Who's going first in your initiative order? You can choose to run, but you still got to set initiative because you're in a 2-lane tunnel. There's nowhere to hide until you get to a room.
I'll go first. Fuck it.
I'll go last.
I'll go.
Fuck it.
I'll go behind.
There you
him.
go.
I'll go third.
I guess I'll go fourth.
Okay, who's first?
I am.
Dante, Zim, Hammer,
Oh, I
Mason.
had said I'd go last.
Oh. Dante, Hammer, Mason, Iona, Zim. And aliens cheat. They take a turn between every one of your turns.
Rude.
What?
Are you dead? That is so fucking rude. Okay.
That awesome, Dwayne?
Don't like
Wait,
it.
like it.
Nope.
All right, Dante. Point blank
Ah.
range. Open fire, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, it works so well with the face hugger. Hell yeah, let's do this.
Why do aliens suck so bad?
Because they're dicks and they cheat. Yeah, so range combat, yeah?
These are not neomorphs. These are drones. Yes.
3 successes.
Now, on the plus side, drones roll randomly to see what they do on their turn, just so you know. 3 successes. What's the
Fuck
damage
you,
of your
bitch.
shotgun?
I don't know. Those were randomly, like, we picked them up at the last place.
Yes, stats were given, though. If you don't have them, you can let me know.
I do not have them.
I mean, if nobody has them.
I do not.
Anybody?
I do not.
What's
Wait,
the
can we
roll
get
again?
into that we need?
Shotgun stats.
Shotgun
I
stats?
don't think
See.
that I do.
I don't. Just pulse rifle, service pistol.
It is a bolt
Very
gun.
nice.
It does 3 damage. It is a short range, armor piercing, single shot.
Drone.
This is some bullshit.
You blow through the chitin.
Can I
Nicely
move?
done. You don't kill it. But you blow through the chitin.
Can I move?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Roll your armor.
Roll armor.
Just you.
Okay. 2.
2. You take 6 acid damage.
Oh.
Also,
All right, I'm rolling for critical.
Also, that 2 points of armor is ruined forever, so your armor is 2 points less effective now.
Right. Rolling for a crit injury. So, okay. Point of order. I only have 5 health,
Yeah.
and I took 6 damage.
Yeah.
So do I take a crit injury and then another crit injury?
I don't know, Mother.
Say what?
I have 5 health and I took 6 damage. Do I get a crit injury and another one on top of that?
No, just the one.
Alright.
Just the one, so roll 2d6s.
This is not looking good.
We're looking at pretty high roll of 56.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, goodness.
It's been nice playing with you, John.
Yeah, it's great. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Here it comes.
That one actually won't work with acid, so I have to move it. So hold on. Okay. The acid splashes across your leg, meaning you can no longer sprint. You can only move at a regular limp speed permanently.
Okay.
That roll would have been broken back, and ones that are like that you don't use for acid. You have to move down the chart till the next one that actually applies.
Fair. Can I do I get to move or no?
Sure,
Okay,
you
so-
can limp out of the way.
I'm gonna limp
Fall
out
down
of
and
it.
scream. Although
What?
no, you can't because you're broken. You fall down and scream. All you can do is moan in pain until someone stabilizes you.
Yeah, because
Oh, so I don't get anything. I don't get to do anything at all.
You
anymore?
just collapse from this pain and scream when
You
you
said
lose
it's-
all your
You
damage.
said it's a
Correct.
2x2 hallway, right?
2 lane, yeah. Not so it's like big enough for an APC, which means it's like 30 or 40 feet wide.
Oh,
at
so
least,
we're not
yeah.
like in a
okay.
cramped space at all. Okay.
That's why it only splashed him. Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Guess I should have moved before damage. Huh?
Mhm.
You can't move before damage. When you shoot, you get splashed. It's instant.
So it would have
Then with
happened if I moved away. Or...
Shotgun, you have to be in splash range. Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Beauty alien is going to.
Put me out of my misery.
It's going to grab Dante. That's what this roll says. Yes.
Oof.
It opens
it
its
is.
mouth and the inner jaw sprint goes on its spring. Make a close combat roll.
I mean, do I just auto fail because I can't do anything?
No, you can't get up and make actions, but you can defend yourself. Make a close combat roll.
You know, I guess I'll push if I can.
Sure.
3
Hey.
successes. Not
4.
sure it matters.
4 successes.
Oh, 4, excuse me.
Oof. That was so much better.
Oh. Wow. It gets 10 dice. We'll see what happens.
Oh, fair. I mean, that's
Holy
fair.
shit! You tied, which goes to the defender. 3 and 3. Or wait, did you say he got 4?
I got
Ryan?
4, yeah.
Yeah.
You actually move your head out of the way and the jaw hits air. The others, it's still holding you though. The other xenomorph
Fuck you, bitch!
rolls a 1. It stares deeply into Zim's soul. It doesn't have eyes, but where its eyes should be, it's mesmerizing.
Whoa.
You stand in awe of what nature or the devil has created. +1 stress, immediate panic roll.
Oh, that's exciting. 11.
Yikes.
Everyone's
Switching
got
pages
such
quickly.
grim looks on their face.
You must use your action on your turn to move away from danger and find a safe spot to the exclusion of all else.
Okay, cool. So
Your
I'm
stress
gonna...
level goes down by 1 though. However,
Oh, yay.
everyone else's goes up by 1 when they see you cutting around.
I gotta blow it up!
Hammer.
I'm going to stab the one in the chitin hole.
The one that's injured.
Yeah. With the sword.
Do it.
With the sword. That's acid? Like,
I'm
Oh my
not taking it out. I'm just stabbing it in. 3 successes.
Before any of you ask Devin what he's doing, everyone has a motivation in every act. Hammer must prove his superiority by defeating one in hand-to-hand combat.
3. And like I said, I'm sticking it in. I'm not taking it out.
What's your strength?
Strength is 5.
So you did 7 damage and it soaked 1.
I'm
So,
gonna die now.
Nice.
Yeah, so describe for us how you spear the xenomorph to death as the acid gets all up in your face and shit, probably. We'll deal with that in a second.
So I'm just.
Time, just give wait. Alright. I think we're back.
Continue with your description, Devin.
So as I take out the sword, the nature sword, and I'm just like, get off my friend! Because he's my buddy. And as I stab it in there, I am just looking at whatever the hell its eyes are, and I'm just twist.
Now, when you do a piercing weapon like that, there's no splash. So you actually murder it, pull out the hilt, because that's all that's left now. And you just kind of land on the ground like a victorious barbarian.
I would like to imagine that I don't actually take out the
Oh, hell
hilt, that
yeah.
the body just slides down,
fine
and
with
all
that.
that's there is the hilt.
hell to the yeah, motherfucker.
However, The other one gets another turn.
Oh, and I'm the biggest threat now.
Oh, but I'm still like right there.
Yep, and it rolled a head bite.
Oh yeah.
It opens its outer jaws wide, and the inner jaw leans out, gnashing in anticipation of the feast.
Nom 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 nom.
And yeah, there's no dodge this time. Roll for your helmet. Roll armor. Remember, it's -2.
I already adjusted the armor rating. I'm gonna guess I fail regardless.
One.
You get 0 successes on the armor
One.
roll. One
One.
success.
1.
Because you're still broken, you'd have to make another critical injury check. And when that happens with this attack, automatically critical injury 64. Yes. Everyone gets +1 stress as you watch the double jaw go through his face and into the brain. And Dante dies. Dante, you can have your epic ending. Just as he knows it, and as he realizes he can't get out of the way, as the jaw comes towards him, he mutters, "Fuck you!" and pulls the pin on his whole bandolier of grenades. You better run.
I'm gonna take one of the grenades, one of the contact grenades from my U1, and I'm just gonna like fucking slam it into the side of his head.
Make mobility checks for everyone else. In order.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because we've been doing so good with mobility.
2 successes.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Oh, 0 successes and 1 stress die.
Oh shit.
Yikes.
Okay.
Push it real good.
Okay. Take your stress and roll again.
Okay,
1
better.
success.
Next.
Success. But I need to roll panic.
Success.
Roll your panic.
4.
Nice.
You're fine. You keep it together. The hallway's rocked with an explosion and the fire gets dramatically worse. However, you run away and make it to the ammo dump where you're able to rearm. You can take a moment to... I gotta do something real quick. You can take a moment to roleplay the ammo dump, but you replenish all your equipment in here of any type.
Is that... Oh, it's already gone.
Of any type, which means now I'm grabbing a harpoon gun. Piercing weapons work, guys.
Jeez.
I found out because I'm the best.
You're not the best, you're just lucky, fucker.
I'm alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna replace my M240 and my pulse rifle.
I'm gonna stock up on grenades.
Yeah, I'm gonna do smart gun and yeah.
And see if there... I mean, it's an ammo dump, so I doubt there's gonna be any med kits, but maybe.
Yeah, when I said you restock everything, I mean weapons. That's all that's in here.
Oh, okay.
You all
Harpoon
have pulse rifles again with full loads. Remember that clips have weight, though. You also have clips for your smart guns, and you have bandolier each, which means 5 grenades each.
Okay.
You can say 1 flash, 2 explosive, 2 phosphorus. For ease. It's 2, 2, and 1.
Okay.
Also, the ammo dump has lots of ways to get out in case something goes wrong, including an emergency hatch down, sub-level 2.
Oh.
Go.
Where do they keep the shuttles off this place?
John, you're not out. Now you're playing the NPC, who's going to suddenly become much less silent. I know you don't have a character sheet, so I'll just tell you how many d6s to roll using, so I'll post the stats again.
Okay,
That's
that's
magnificent.
good because I was.
You have a
little
pulse rifle and a high-power sniper rifle. And a flamethrower. What are you going to say, Steve?
Where do they keep the shuttles here?
So what's going to happen is it's not going to matter because You're going to get down to sub-level 2, and you're going to immediately head for the space elevator where it normally stops. If you look on the map, I actually
Okay,
have one.
yeah, that's right. You did say, yeah, the elevator stops with hatches. Okay.
I have one specifically for sub-level 2 that should help. Unless it just does the star field. Hold on.
It did just do the star field.
You'll have to open original to see this because it'll be small.
Okay.
There we go. So basically, the ammo depot, you can see it, right? It's in the middle there because it's a 2-level structure.
Okay.
So you're in the ammo depot. And you see that tunnel there that goes through to the loading dock, which goes to the space elevator, right?
Yeah.
You get into that tunnel through that the little circle area. There's a weird circle next to open to level 1 in the ammo dump. It says 2 sub level 1. There's a little circle there. That's the door. You head out that door into the tunnel, and you make it down the tunnel and discover loading dock 2 is partially caved in. However, the space elevator didn't stop on sub level 2. It stopped on sub level 3.
Oh,
You can see down, but you can't get through the hole because of the collapse. You can see that it stopped in the super secret level.
Are we seriously gonna?
Also, your rads are going nuts. This whole level is coated with strong radiation, which means if you get hit with acid, your hazmat suit is ruined, you're going to be in trouble. You've got a spare hazmat suit from the ammo depot, Steve. Because yours was wrecked. I'm sorry. No, that was John, not Steve. Never mind. It doesn't matter. You're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay.
I'm super dead.
So, Devin, what you missed was the loading dock has collapsed, but the space elevator stopped at sub-level 3. Also, the rads are terrible here. If you get hit with acid and your suit is wrecked, you're in trouble. Your hazmat suits.
Got it.
I don't have a hazmat suit. I have a vacuum suit.
You all do. You got them out of the tanks.
Okay, just making sure.
Also, a
like,
vacuum suit would be hardened against radiation, too.
ooh, good to know.
It's basically a light version of a spacesuit. Also, you'll notice if you look at this map, it's probably a reason all the rads are happening.
Yep.
The reactor's open.
Nope.
Nuclear storage is here.
Yep. Southeast corner.
However, yeah, those
Yeah.
of you that might have an inspiration to nuke the base, if you can convince your commanding officer to let you, you'd want to put the nukes in the reactor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just a matter of
Fusion
moving it.
bomb. Oh, so destructive.
Was there a cutting torch by chance?
Sure.
Okay. I'll make sure I have one of those.
Whatever it is, we gotta move fast. I want to get the fuck out of here.
No, this is it. We gotta make it explode more.
Do we
For the
though?
whole planet.
Do we though? Well, getting the fuck out of here seems great for me. You know, what? Fuck these guys.
Hey, look, no. We're infected. If we get off this planet, we're gonna infect anyone else we come across at
Hey,
some
what-
point, at some
Is
time.
that my job to worry about it?
Hey,
Do I
whoa.
care?
Yes.
I mean, everyone else needs to know about this shit and what happened here. No, I'm the
Don't
fuck
you
gone.
have any family? Like we can send out messages. Let's send out
Let's
messages.
Just get
we
the
don't have to.
fuck out of here.
No, I'm gonna explode it. I'm gonna explode everything.
I mean, that's your own
And how do you
funeral.
plan on doing
Jason.
that?
I don't know yet, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Give us orders. What are we doing?
You have
I'm
access
still-
to the nuclear storage, Mason, because you have the Major's key, which gets into everything.
Imagine if this contamination got out in the entire universe.
And who's
Everyone
gonna
would be dead, and it would be our fault.
tell about what happened here and the contamination that spread here? It's already
Just-
fucking gone. These things have been here for weeks, and people have left this fucking planet. It's everywhere now.
All
The
right.
space elevator was working
no one knows.
this morning, and this shit was already happening.
This is what we need to do.
Let's get out.
First, we need to figure out how we're gonna get out.
Space elevator right there.
No, it's in sub-level 3. You have to get to
one
the
floor
super
down, man.
secret
All we gotta do.
sub-level.
We're one floor away from the elevator, guys. Come on.
You know what?
So you take a quick look around the map, because there's a map in the ammo depot, Mason. And there is a workforce weapons lift. That lift would go through the entire base, including sub-level 3. Its problem, though, it needs power. You have to restart the reactor. You can split the group here. Someone has to restart the reactor, and someone else needs to go into nuclear storage and set the nukes. You don't have to put them in the reactor. I was wrong about that. Setting them off on this level will do the job. But you have to set them and set with at least an 8-hour timer. An hour to get to the elevator, 6 hours to climb, and another hour to get out of the atmosphere.
Oh, come on. We only need 15 minutes.
No, you need 8 hours.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Who's gonna volunteer to reset the reactor?
If it gets us the fuck out of here, I'll do it.
All right, I'm gonna hand him the cutting torch.
Okay.
That's a her now.
Yeah, it's a her now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
She's the last of the AWOL Marines.
Right. All right. Right. Here's the cutting torch. What I want you to do is I want you to go through munitions, and there should be a pipe leading from munitions to the maintenance pit.
Roger. You want me to cut it open?
Yeah, you can go through there instead of having to walk all the way around.
All right.
Going alone?
If no one else is going to go with me, I can't force people.
I'll go.
Well, you're setting the bombs.
That's true. Okay. I got the explodey bits.
Yeah, you got to do. Yeah.
Hint. Take hammer.
I was gonna say
It's
hammer
gonna
will
be
go.
It's going to be a heavy machinery roll to activate the reactor.
Nice. Double
Which
reason
is
for me to
something
go.
hammer can do. These should be you. You should all double check. I'm pretty sure that's hammer.
I have 5 total.
Yeah.
I don't actually have any
Oh,
points.
no, it
in
was the,
heavy machinery.
It was the character that just died that had that.
Oh,
those
okay.
points.
Well, I have 5 total.
I don't know what my new character has, but
It's in
The old one had 8.
Scroll up. You do not. New character does not have heavy machinery. However, he can operate the machinery while you shout out the codes.
Yeah.
So the rest of you are going to set the nukes.
Yes.
Let's do it.
So in the nuclear storage room, when you slide the door open, you see acid scars marking the ordnance. You see a xenomorph's corpse is burned through the housing of a warhead, and several missiles are leaking strong radiation, which is the cause of the problem. You see 2 dead Marines in hazmat gear. You also see 3 anathemas fighting 2 xenomorphs. The anathemas are Marines. They're paying no attention to you. And they're not using weapons, they're hand-to-hand combat. Like, 2 of the anathemas get on either side of a xenomorph and rip one of its arms off. And the xenomorph picks up one of the other anathemas and like punches through its guts and pulls its intestines out, and you're like, maybe we should be quick.
Player question. What is an anathema?
That's the thing I described, where it's the human who's infected with black eyes and the bulgy skin.
Okay.
So just because you're affected by the same source clearly does not make you friends.
Good to know.
So, who's setting the nuke?
What do you need for it?
You need Comtech or or heavy machinery or survival.
I have survival. I've got 5 total for survival.
Doesn't sound like either of them can beat that. Roll it.
Nope.
You set the nuke either way, but if you fail to roll, you set the timer wrong.
2 successes.
that's a 3.
Oh!
Three
and
successes.
a successful stress die.
You set the nukes for 8 hours and sneak out without being noticed. Let's get that heavy machinery roll.
And make sure I shut the door.
+1 bonus dice, hammer, because what is her name?
Right.
Because Wright has the codes that they're shouting out to you to restart the reactor. Oh, one success! You restart the reactor.
Because I'm the greatest Marine ever.
You got this, man. Good job.
As soon as the reactor restarts, the xenomorphs that were sleeping there wake up. This is where you should run, because there's 3 of them.
Run.
They
I
were
don't
curled up in the
turn around, I
machinery
don't
like in the
wait.
original movie, and they pull themselves out when stuff turns on, all pissed off.
The moment we notice them, I run. I don't care for the other person
Yeah,
at
no.
all.
Mm-hmm.
You 3 are like, we did it, and those 2 come tearing in going, fucking run! They're coming!
Oh, bitches, they're right behind me. Peace.
I'm
Well,
faster
You're in
than
charge,
she
Mason.
is.
Give some orders. The
All right,
weapons
well-
lift will work now.
If they're right behind you, just shut the door to the munitions room.
I'm gone. Just
I mean, that was the whole point of you going that way.
Did you tell us that?
think he did at one point.
That's why I handed
I'll-
you the
I'll-
cutting torch and all that.
I'll palm. Yeah, I'll fucking palm the door and be like, I'm out.
It'll buy you enough time to not have to make the check when you run.
Yeah, so
you
now
make
we
it-
can run.
You make it to the weapons lift. And you need the Major's key to make it work, but it lets you head into the restricted level. As soon as the elevator passes into sub-level 3, the rad readouts drop to 0 on your suits.
Sweet.
You see a sign every so often on any of the computer interfaces that says Apollo as an acronym with periods. And the lights are on because it's been rebooted. Everything is closed, shut, and sealed, but you've powered the device on, so you can probably talk to the AI. Oh, let me get you
But
picture
do
of
we
sub-level
want
3.
to?
You can't get into any of the rooms without it.
Damn it.
Don't tell me we're all gonna die down here.
Also, something's going to happen, but not until Steve gets back so he can enjoy it too.
Enjoy.
You take a second to
like,
look at the map. Enjoy the
actually
horror.
enjoy. Quotation marks enjoy.
I think
Correct.
Steve enjoys.
Steve enjoys the bad things, yes.
Yeah. I get
They are
that feeling from him. They are great. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna play a TTRPG, like, you gotta enjoy the bad things.
Take
Real
a minute
talk.
to look at that map so that when this happens, you know what you're going to do. Make sure you
No
figure
one-
out where things are. Take a look. You're going to want to
Real
know.
talk, though,
Oh.
What's real talk?
this has been a really, really great. Like, I'd play this at a party as a one shot because it's just hilarious. Whenever there's a chance you're gonna die, you just start laughing. It's not
Okay.
terrifying. It's
Well, no, because it's not happening to you.
Are we all in agreement what direction we're heading right off the bat?
the cold storage.
No.
Oh,
Just fucking
Well-
elevator.
yes.
Well, the elevator opens up into the weapons testing room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Weapons
there.
testing labs. Let's
Labs.
let's go there where we can possibly get some better things to kill them with because they're gonna pop out of cold storage.
Yeah, and
They're gonna
don't go
pop
near
articles.
don't go near the quarantine lab. Don't go near the isolation ward.
Oh God, what is this? 2020? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, from the weapons testing lab, we can just head northeast through the checkpoint into the loading dock and then up the elevator.
All right, Steven, I made them peruse the map so you wouldn't miss out on the awesomeness.
Apologies. Okay.
So,
No apologies.
no apologies, you're fine. You wouldn't want to miss this.
Oh boy, here we go.
So you take the elevator down and sub-level 3 pops open. You see the Apollo AI interface, realizing to get anywhere you're going to have to convince it to let you in. Now that it's back online.
Okay.
And then a xenomorph drops out of the ceiling. Right in front of Mason. Does the double jaw, slimy hiss and everything. But then just moves in and kind of nuzzles you. And takes off down the hallway.
I knew it.
Son of a.
fucking knew it.
What the fuck was that, Mason?
And then
Guns on-
Mason starts
guns on
screaming
Mason.
and collapses in pain.
I shoot Mason.
This is why I told you to look at the map.
Oh, fuck.
Where
Mason,
are
Mason collapses and starts screaming in pain and cannot do anything. It's up to the rest of you.
Nuzzling or like.
His chest burst is coming out unless you can save him. Her.
I
Use the
grab
map.
Mason. I head to the right around towards the med bay.
Hammer grabs Mason and drags her around and down the side corridor. The other three of you are just standing there.
Yeah, we go
Right
with him.
pulled her sidearm out. Didn't have time to fire.
Yeah.
we? Yeah, I was going to shoot Mason.
Also,
That wouldn't help.
you
not
all know
with
this
the
by
chest
now.
burster.
Shooting the victim doesn't stop the chest burster.
Shoot her in the
Yeah.
fucking chest.
Pull into the med bay as fast as I can. Stasis pod.
Hold on, where is it?
Oh, that means you have to go through containment.
So you're going through the quarantine lab, surgical suite, correct, Hammer?
That's the only way I have to go. I mean,
Harsh strobe
so-
of emergency lighting is flickering here and the door is shut. You can yell at Apollo. What are you going to say?
Apollo, open the door!
Scanning. Scanning. Please describe the nature of the medical emergency. Scream, rib cracks.
Infection! Parasite!
Ah!
Roll intimidation, Hammer.
Sweet, I can do that with strength rather than.
Yes, you can.
Alright.
You're gonna intimidate a machine with your strength.
Yeah! This is
You're
gonna
gonna
You got a
get that
fire
cold,
axe and you're a
Totally
computer.
legit.
This
that
is
cold
gonna be
logical
beautiful.
programming.
Wait, hold on, that's.
That is 2 successes. I mean, we'll let you roll that. It's fine.
Yeah, it's still the same dice.
The door opens. Stalls 1 and 2 are smashed open from the inside out. Stalls 3 and 4 are blackened and have the disintegrated remains of Marines. Stalls 5 through 7, however, are empty and not smashed. However, there's a med pod in the medical monitoring station that has pictures of a chest burster on it cycling through a rotation.
Put him on there. Cut the shit out.
Med pod, med pod, med pod.
Go for the med pod. I've played video games before, I could do this.
You look at the buttons, you panic, everyone runs in the room behind you panicking. He's making the med tech roll. There'll be no push.
Do not let me make
What buttons
this
do we
roll.
push?
I have
There will be no
one
pushing.
medical aid. Unless
Um.
it's Comtech, I have 4.
Oh god.
Pretty sure that's you.
I think I'm the only one that had the medical aid.
And I use
Can
survival
he
to
cut
do-
it him? Can he cut it out of himself? Please tell me yes.
Yes, that happened in one of the movies. You can make your own roll, Mason. Do it.
Do
But you're
it.
You're at
Do
-1
it.
though because you're in agony.
Okay.
Oh,
I believe in you.
I believe in you better than I
I believe in the
myself.
you. I believe in the you that believes in me that believes in you.
Say what?
It's a movie.
Yeah, so you guys throw me in there. I'm just like, fuck it, I'll do it. Ah, I got 3
Yeah,
successes.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
So,
But I
Steven,
got some panic rolls to make.
Steven,
Yes.
yes or no? Now's your moment.
Oh my god.
The
oh
thing,
My god.
yes
oh my
or no?
god.
Yes.
You all whip around in your elation as it starts cutting the chest burster out and realizing that Iona's gone.
Fuck you, Iona.
Iona, you sprint
Fucker.
down the hallways and you make your way for loading dock 3 and you're like, I fucking made it! And this is not Tyler, this is the module. You sprint through the hallway and slide to a stop in front of the loading dock doors as 4 xenomorphs pull themselves out of the walls and surround you. You go first! The hallway was a trap for the party, yes.
Get to the hall.
There are 4 of them. You're surrounded and you're alone.
Good job, Iona.
Turn. Look at the. No, no. Elevator. Like, am I at least at like the elevator door?
There's 2 between you and the door. They
Oh.
block you. They surround you.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah. This was the final death trap.
I have my sidearm out. You just see.
I know what he's gonna do because it's what I do.
And you see his hand kind of motions towards himself, cuts away, and the shot rings through the hallway.
Oh, you kneecapped him. Sweet.
Wait, you do what?
You see the gun starts to move towards himself,
Yes.
and then it cuts away.
That's the only action. That's correct.
Yeah.
You hear a single gunshot. You hear the squealing of xenomorphs, which is getting closer. What's your final initiative order going to be? You get past these 4, you'll get out. Mason, you get to be an initiative, but it's going to be weird for you.
Going last.
Iona's dead. It's you 4.
I'm gonna go first.
Awesome.
Prep
awesome.
with my pew pew.
I
I'll go
got
second
my
then.
sniper rifle back, locking and loading.
Sniper rifle won't do shit here. You're too close.
Yeah, I know.
Stand at the end of the hallway.
No. What do you mean I can't 360 no scope this
Yeah,
shit?
Who's next? Who's after Zim?
I said I am.
Okay, and then Mason will go last because he has no
Yeah, I'll,
choice.
I'll
Yeah.
do second to last. So
Zim, go.
John
They're not
has
here
his-
yet. They're still in the hallway. You could spin around the corner and fire a gun, spin around the corner, flamethrower, toss grenades, do whatever you want. But they haven't reached the room yet.
I'm
John-
for all of that.
You can only do one.
Aw,
John has a question.
grenade.
Do I have anything other than a sniper rifle besides like a pistol?
You have a sniper rifle, a pulse rifle, a flamethrower. You have everything everyone else does. Full load.
I'm a
And there's
grenade.
my pulse rifle and my incinerator unit that I'm not using right now.
Why not?
Oh.
I'm joking. I was being smart ass, I'm sorry.
Nice. Respect.
You can one hand operate and one hand pew pew. It's a thing, right?
One hand pew.
Nope. One weapon. What are you doing?
I'm a grenade. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Launch
Just
a
the
grenade?
one?
I'm gonna throw all the grenades.
There it is.
I didn't know that was an option.
Kill it with fire. Neither did I. It's good to know.
The whole hallway rocks with the explosion, but this sub-level is hardened specifically for these monsters. Which by now you've realized they were doing experiments down here. You can see readouts and bays everywhere.
These motherfuckers.
The hallway rocks with the explosion and the squeals of agony and the splattering of acid. You peek your head around the corner and they're all dead.
What's the catch?
You're home free. Get to that. There is no catch. You're fine. Absolutely. Head for that area, that lift.
No.
The climber car. The climber car. That's all that's left.
No, I'm sticking with Mason.
Mason pulls herself out of the pod bay and collapses to the floor, breathing heavily, and her chest is covered in brown iodine stains and staples.
Did you die?
For those of you who've seen the movie, it's much like what happened to the Good Doctor.
No, I didn't die, but I want to.
The xenomorph is frozen in a little stasis pod inside the emergency med bay.
That little fucker, I'm gonna explode it.
Is
I'm
it
not
a
gonna-
queen?
You can't tell when they're in baby form.
Alright. I say we get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
You're -1 to everything, Mason.
Okay.
I mean, we need to protect our. We need to protect
No,
this-
I am going to do exactly what you told me to do, and I'm gonna one-hand this pulse rifle with my incinerator unit strapped to my back, and I'm gonna lean on someone as we run down this hallway.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
6 more xenomorphs. No, I'm just kidding. Everything's fine. Perfectly fine.
Fuck!
It's fine. Perfectly.
4 xenomorphs. It's totally how these movies end, right, Steve? They're fine now. Yeah.
No, there's one on the ship. It's fine.
You
No.
head through the doorway into the final loading bay, and you realize that you're on level C of the loading bay. The air here is fetid. The cargo bay floor is covered with ropey tendrils and shattered storage units peppered with
fuck.
large leathery bulbs everywhere. Squat blind albino aliens scurry to and fro, regurgitating resin and smearing it across the walls. Some of them scuttle up the sculpted surfaces, hopping across the meter-thick secreted strands that stretch above into the center of the bay. And as your eyes trace it, you realize suspended there is a nightmare. Curled up on a massive translucent sack is a tall, gangly ebon monster with a crown for a head.
So
Its
because
person-sized, black-blue head crest dwarfing the pasty creatures crawling all over it. The white creatures attend to the behemoth above, their obscene pink tongues lashing out to polish their sable queen's blade crown. In return, she squeezes her ovipositor, depositing one more egg sac. And as she does, she looks up and hisses loudly, and her double jaw opens, and the inner jaw is bigger than Mason. There's a catwalk. Maybe if you sneak across it real quiet, like, the queen won't notice you. There's a large 6-meter tall cargo bay. A ladder by the door leads up to a catwalk situated 3 meters above the floor. There are 9 full eggs, several soldiers, a pile of workers, and the queen.
Yeah, that's a,
They're. How do they get up to that? The
Climb the ladder
catwalk?
to the catwalk and move real quiet, like.
All right, I'm going to slump myself off of. I guess Dante. I guess I was probably leaning on Dante. And I'm gonna pull up the incinerator unit and approach the queen. Well, not yet, but I'm gonna turn to everyone and I'm gonna say, "Go." And I'm gonna approach the eggs
wait,
with my flamethrower.
I go.
all right, let's get the fuck out. Yeah,
Hammer's gone.
we got.
Right's gone.
Mason,
Them?
are you sure? Are you sure?
He's already fucking gone. We need to get the hell out of here while we can, or it'll mean shit. Let's go. Launch.
And I go.
Mason,
Yes.
they don't have to make stealth rolls because of that. I'm gonna need you to describe your heroic sacrifice scene because, yeah, the queen herself will kill you.
Oh.
Describe it for the audience any way you want.
I will like.
You're not gonna kill her. You can kill the workers if you want, though.
So I limp up, incinerator unit in my hand. I look directly at the queen. Then I look back at the team as they're running across the catwalk. I'm sure the queen looks towards them. And I'll say in a most dramatic, non-copyrighted fashion, "Don't pay attention to them, you bitch." And I just...
Oh hell yeah!
and just start laying waste to all these eggs.
Where the fuck?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. There should be an achievement for that. There needs to be an achievement for that.
What do you do when the drones rush you?
Oh, I will continue to flame and or pulse rifle as many that I can and just keep chucking. I mean, it's like the final scene from Alien 2. I'm just chucking grenades all over the goddamn place.
Yeah.
And they're firebomb grenades by the
So what you're telling me is, she's on fire.
Yeah,
You hear-
this bitch is on fire.
You hear Mason's final words, and then you hear alien screams and explosions and fire. And you run across the catwalk and throw yourselves into the elevator. Fire it up as it begins to ascend. You're all sad for Mason for a moment. You have time to take a breath, though. 30 minutes into the ride, you're all sighing in relief. You've all recovered 3 health and 3 stress.
That's fucked up, man.
My
It's
my
fucked
my,
up.
my final cutscene
Fucked up.
would be my hand laying on the ground with fire all around the body, and the hand is holding the half melted Colonial Marine figure, and it melts all the way.
Well, that's good.
Aw.
That's
Oh
good
my
shit.
god.
That's real
Awesome.
good.
I like it.
Oh my god.
It's a half hour in. And just as you're starting to relax, there's a massive shudder as the whole elevator tilts to the left. Little readout blinks red on the comm display.
shit.
What's
the red mean?
Yeah.
You go read
What's
it.
it say?
I go to read it.
Emergency. Unbalanced load. Too much weight on the bottom rear.
Fuck! I start shooting through the bottom rear of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that, it won't be space worthy.
Ah.
And
Someone's
too
going
much-
to have to go out there.
Yeah, and if you let them, they're gonna just rip it open. Either
I'm
way.
going out there.
All right.
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 Give me a
Right.
mobility check.
I will help him out.
Hammer, give me a mobility
Sure.
check.
Her out.
Might really come down to you, Sam. Let's see what happens.
Mobility.
One success by me.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have a 1 in mobility.
Just hit mobility, it'll roll it. Oh, yeah, you're doing that guy. You need to roll your mobility plus your agility for that many d6s.
It's agility 5. I'm assuming it's a mobility 1, so 6.
And you have no stress dice right now, so. Although. Critical failure.
Critical fail. I'll push
Okay.
that. Sure, I'll push it. Yeah, let's push it.
Okay.
This is the last scene, right?
Yes.
Do I roll my stress with my stress dice now? I've never manually done this.
You don't have any stress dice yet.
I'm pushing, right?
Yeah, but they won't kick in until after
After?
the push. Right.
That's what I was asking. 1. And I get a stress dice.
Yes. Oh, hey, look at that. 1 second, sorry. Make sure everyone checks Discord. Okay. And then I'm gonna need ranged weapons from both of you.
Okie dokie.
And then I'm gonna need panic rolls from both of you.
Is that agility again?
I'm gonna push that.
Yeah, that's agility plus range combat.
Okay. Plus
Two
stress
successes.
dice.
Correct.
Excuse me.
Alright, so
That is
Wow.
one massive critical failure.
I'm pushing that.
Wow.
Well, I get to take a stress, or I roll my stress dice. Fuck, I'm
Critical
pushing.
failure on the stress die.
I'm pushing it. I fucking roll my shit.
You fall off field.
You don't do shit. You die again.
Crash, burn, die.
Alright, so normal dice. Hopefully there's
There it
something
is.
there. Alright,
In
so
the stress die.
1 and a
Well, you don't need this. You already critical failed. So go ahead and give me the panic roll, which is the d6 plus 3 now for you.
Alright. 8.
8. Okay. Tremble, +1 stress, or no +1. -2 to all agility rolls, though. So basically, and now I also need panic rolls from both of you as the queen pulls itself over the side. And you're a foot away from it.
Oh,
Queen's trigger automatic panic.
1d6 plus 2 plus
Don't
3.
worry, I weakened her.
+3, yes.
I'm good. I rolled less than 7.
8. Same thing.
Yeah, they overlap. Right. Okay. So now we'll deal with the fact that you both shot it. Once with the sniper round and once with and your hammer, by the way, so your thing kicks in hammer and you unload the clip.
Perfect.
Queen! Where are you, my dear? Let's see how we can kill them both. This D6 should be amazing. How much armor does this thing have? 14 armor dice. It's gonna take a minute.
looks at his dice and he says, "I don't have enough."
You do some you do some minor damage with the smart gun. Ooh, the sniper rifle really pissed her off.
That's great for me.
He gets 2 actions because you both took an action. What do we think, Devin? Does Tim need to be punished?
Oh yeah.
You both unload on the queen. You both unload on the. Well, so this is the order of events. First, Hammer fires his full auto round. He hits the queen, which screams in agony and acid spurts out. And the queen pulls herself over the side and impales you with the tail. You immediately die. There's no save.
Yep.
Instant 66 critical injury. Hammer is lifted up into the air, impaled on the queen's tail, and then flung in multiple pieces off the side, falling 30 minutes down to the ground.
Hey, guess what, Tim? That's how you get some tail.
I quit. I'm done. I'm done.
Make a mobility charge, right? Or a mobility check, right? As the queen puts her head down and charges you like a bull.
This is agility again?
Yeah. Agility plus, yeah.
And then I get 2 stress dice?
Yeah.
1 success, 2 stress dice.
You roll out of the way and you take the shot with your sniper rifle. And you take the breath and the camera zooms in on you as you take the breath and close the one eye and take the shot as you're sliding across the accelerating thing. And you hit the queen in the side and it knocks her off. And she goes flailing and screaming down out of sight through the clouds.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, bitch!
Right pulls herself in and collapses on the ground, panting heavily. Zim. But not Hammer.
What happened to Hammer?
He got torn in half by the bitch.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's why we need to get the fuck out of here.
At the end of the 6 hours, after you've had time to let this all sink in, there's a massive jolt, as if something impacted the tether. You look outside and you see a destroyer, like a spaceship destroyer with UPP symbols on the side, that's crashed into the space elevator. It's dead as fuck, like everything you've seen through the windows. All the ships are dead and floating in space like space hulks. The tether has bent and twisted here, and only a shredded slice of wreck station and the attached power module has survived. The tether loops around the wreck, and the entire space around the area is littered with bodies, debris, support craft, cruisers with holes in them. Nothing is alive. However, you do see several ejected colonial escape pods drifting lazily near the tether. One of them, you're pretty sure, is faster than light capable. I'm sure it'll be no problem to put on a vacuum suit and spacewalk across to it, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way you're getting out of here alive.
There's a bunch of problems with this. First of all, that we
This is
fucking
fine.
float off into the goddamn distance. But
Everything's
sure,
fine.
let's.
Okay, should be coming back up here in a second.
We popped
It
right
is.
back up.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that.
So, as stated, you can make a heavier machinery roll to try to harpoon gun to it and then climb the cable across. Or you can spacewalk. Either way, if you fail to roll, you'll float off into space and die.
I think I'll try to go first.
Go for it. Go for it.
Heavy
Which one are you
machinery
doing, right?
roll. have no heavy machinery, so I guess it's just spacewalk.
6
Yeah.
dice for that. For
6
you.
dice.
Plus, you don't have any stress dice.
I have 2, right?
Not anymore. It's been 5 hours since the Queen.
Oh.
It's a very
Okay.
long ascent.
1.
Right, makes it to the escape pod. All right,
Oh,
Zim.
nice.
Can I
Popped
have
up
can I
then.
have taken like the end of the
No.
harpoon with me?
Because you can't connect it that way. It needs force to connect.
Mobility for me, but I'm a little concerned because I haven't seen Wright's roll pop up. Oh, Dante. Never mind.
There it is.
Bye!
Push.
Gonna push it?
You have
God
no
damn it.
stress.
Oh, yeah,
Push it.
absolutely. I'm gonna push it real good.
Oh. Make me fucking-
No.
Oh,
There
two
it is.
successes.
There it is.
I was kind of hoping for a crit fail.
Me too.
Only if you had that like ballet song in the background when I float off into space.
Oh.
Hold on,
You know what I'm talking about,
Where
right?
is it?
The 2001,
Space Odyssey song?
or the Ric Flair theme song.
No. It's ballet. It's like da 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 da.
Oh,
da.
the Blue
Yeah.
Danube.
Yes.
As the camera fades out, we see the two of them just kind of sitting there in their underwear while they activate the stasis pods, just staring at each other off into space. That's how it works.
You have to.
You got to get to your underwear. Go in stasis.
Obviously. Yep.
Space magic.
Super science.
And it fades out on the two of you. Wright climbs in the pod. Zim closes it, sets the machinery. Zim makes a final log entry that you'll hear here in a minute. Zim climbs into the pod, closes the lid. That's the music of the gameplay.
Oh, okay.
For the audience, that's it, man. Game over. At least somebody made it, though. It was kind of a shit show, but 2 of them made it out. So, before I do any sign-off, rate each other. Did anyone not fulfill their agenda for Act 3?
I have no idea.
You're muted, Ever.
That depends.
Go ahead and tell everyone your agendas for Act 3, Act 2.
Let me read it directamente. Which I don't know if that's a word. I just felt like saying it.
That's definitely a word. Absolutely, 100%.
Screw this. You know there are nukes on the base, and you want to watch this moon glow from orbit.
Yes, and you see the nuclear explosion happen as you drift off to sleep in the stasis pod. You have nuked
Beautiful.
Ariarchus.
Excellent.
Mason,
I had to get whatever was inside of me outside of me before it killed me.
Got it.
Hammer.
I kind of did half of it because I am the toughest there's ever been. Kill an alien in hand-to-hand combat.
Fuck yeah, you did.
And then I'm supposed to kind of leave you guys, but I kind of left without you, Mason. But
So half and half.
yeah,
Iona.
Submarines are willing to take one for the team, not you. There are alien beaches out there waiting for you, so use the squad to deliver you to safety. Which
I must say, I love how the module prepared for the karma that would have happened in the movie.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
in the module.
There's always- I mean, to be
That's
fair,
magnificent.
a lot of people would cut and run.
And of course, what about you, Dante? Wright didn't have agendas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my one agenda, my one agenda was to fuck everything and leave, and I think I fucked up that xenomorph before I left. So
Okay. If this was a continuing story, at this point you get story points to level up, and you've all gotten a lot. That was very well done. You all played into the tropes, and that's the part that matters. show-wise. As for other terrifying tales and awesome adventures you can enjoy with us, you can catch me, Eldritch Echoes, next, playing our first session of Stories of Sin and Eldritch Terror on Sunday at 9 p.m. We'll be beginning with Pulp Cthulhu and the Disintegrator Ray. That's what it's called. Something epic like that.
So excited.
And then Chronicle of Darkness on Tuesday on the Yonich Path Chain. Except for this week, it won't be, because we'll be doing the Dead Man's Rust Kickstarter for 2 sessions with Patty in charge, which is a dope module. It's pretty awesome. You should check it out. We also have non-horror related gaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And coming in December, a horror game on Thursday run by Dwayne, starting with Black Void.
What is it called again?
Kimchi's Creepy Capers. At least until him and I come up with a better name. I think he might keep it though. I feel like he'll lean into that.
I will. I'll get a cape.
Oh, yes!
That's amazing.
You could also get a can of capers.
Also amazing. A little too on the nose for Dwayne, though.
Oh.
Perfect forever. Go to our website, vorpaltales.com. Check out our calendar for info on all the games and times. You can also find our social media links there, Twitch, YouTube, coming soon podcasts, and our Patreon. And our Discord link where you can come hang out with us for free. Marines, let the viewers know the next show they can catch you in and anything else you're doing online that they can hang out with.
Hello, I have been Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade, and the next time you'll see me here is on Sunday for Pulp Cthulhu and the epic mega disintegrator Ray of Death.
Hey everybody, I have been Zim, and I am now reverting back to Ever. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever and in every TTRPG that Vorpal Tales has to offer, because now there's bacon and zombies on Sundays in the morning.
And I have been Mason, and I went down in a blaze of glory. You can find me on the internet at Mate of Kimchi, and the next time you will see me is tomorrow evening for Mad Mage.
And I am Devin. I'm sort of Sullied Online, and I have been playing Corporal Hammer. And you can find me tomorrow night for the next game of Mad Mage as well.
And my name is John, otherwise known as J3 Billion in the internet circles. And I have been Dante and Right. And next place you can find me is tomorrow for the Mad Mage, playing Jurask.
Because this is Alien the RPG, we can't end on groovy dance music. We have to end properly. We have to end with Zim putting in his last log before heading into hypersleep. Zim, if you would. And when Zim is done, Steve, you may fade us out.
Kruger 60 system. Final report from the USCMC base, Fort Nebraska. Private Zinjuski reporting. Colony attacked by unknown forces with advanced bioweapons. Project Life Force compromised. UPP and Colonial Marine Forces wiped out. Colony and base destroyed. Thousands are dead. Only 2 of us have survived. I can only pray that the damn network picks us up before the UPP does. This is Private Zimjuski, signing off.